Yes, we're live.
All right, good morning. We are live. Unlike the show Twitter account, we are live. Tweeting out 16 hours. Is that true?
16?
14 hours, sorry.
I guess we didn't have anything from this morning. But
I mean, you guess you didn't. We didn't have, well, there's nothing on the account, so obviously we didn't have anything.
there was multiple clips available to be able to post.
Well, it could, okay. Well, whatever. Who cares? All right. Gus is here. He's back. Coleman is here. Mutt, good morning.
Morning.
Muttstack.com.
What's up, buddy?
Zach, so that's on a Black Friday Muttstack?
Yes, we're going to have a Black Friday Muttstack. Very busy day on email. People are checking their newsletters
What
on
is this?
Friday
Why do you
morning.
have a Stop and Shop? Is this a bit, the Stop and Shop bag, or no?
Steve brought me a gift. I didn't.
Steve from Gloucester is.
Steve brought me a gift.
Steve from
Hey guys,
Gloucester.
how you doing?
Steve, move the mic closer. What are you laughing
Does that
at?
work?
What are you laughing at?
Closer.
How much closer can I get?
Closer. Like this.
It's got to be. See how I'm speaking right now into it?
Right there?
That right there.
All right.
Yeah. How's it going, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good morning.
I don't know. This is my first time here.
Huh?
My first time here.
No, I understand that. No, it's the responsibility of the producers, not you. It's not your fault.
I hear you.
Thank you. What? Steve brought you something? What did you bring?
He did. You want to see?
I suppose.
A busy calendar. So I got a horse racing calendar from Steve.
Okay, that's very nice.
Yeah, 18 months too. So
was
a
in the
full year and
bag?
a half. Yeah, he brought in the Stop and Shop bag.
Why don't you just give them to him without the bag?
I don't
I was
know.
waiting
I had
for
a
me
bunch
on
of
my
things in
seat.
the bag.
Anticipation. There's something on my
yeah,
seat.
so you open it like a
I got to
present.
say, Steve, what is this?
Gotcha,
It's for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I heard you guys chatting a little bit.
Oh, we chatted up.
Well, Kirk, I figured
Hey,
his calendar's so busy that he
What's
gets
that,
to-
Steve?
Why is he so low?
Steve,
Why are you so low right
sorry,
now?
Steve, I can't hear you.
You got to
speak into the
project
mic.
into there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I figured his calendar is so busy that he could just look at it all day and
That's
see
true.
what he's
There
got
you go.
going on. But instead of being so depressed at that empty calendar, he gets to look at the horses. So.
That's true. I do wonder what you do all day. People ask me that. What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Very busy day.
Okay.
Very busy day.
Monday.
Got up early. Monday is a day to sort of reset, see how the Substack did. Go look at the numbers. We
Okay.
keep track of the numbers there.
That's taking a long time to do that.
No, it's like a half-hour process on Monday. Well, first of all, get
Half
the kids.
hour to see how many people are
Well,
in the
yeah,
Muttstack?
I input it into a different
12.
Excel.
I can tell you in
It's actually really good last couple
good.
weeks.
No, okay, happy. Yeah.
14.
How many?
This week?
Yeah.
Over 3,000.
That's excellent. Congratulations.
Open. It says we need more subscribers, but people are checking it out, not subscribing, which is good.
Good.
We did a lot of Thanksgiving stuff yesterday. I'm in charge of the
What do you
mashed.
mean we?
Me, myself. Kids are at school. Get the kids in school.
Yeah, okay.
Yesterday had
You're in
to-
charge of what?
I'm in charge of the mashed potatoes. My godmother passed away, and I've taken over her
Who you hated.
mashed
yeah.
potatoes. I love Auntie Jane. Love Auntie Jane.
Okay,
Absolute
red light
best.
mutt. Okay.
How dare you?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Auntie Jane passed this year.
No, a couple years ago. And her mashed potatoes were legendary.
Well, why
so
didn't? What
I've
happened
taken it
last year
over.
with mashed potatoes?
I made them, but
okay.
I had to get the supplies to take care of it.
This is not that long a
Supplies.
process.
No, it's a big process.
How do you walk me through it?
I had to go to a certain store. The potatoes I need for the recipe were only at a certain store. They were
Where's
sold
that?
out a couple different places.
What town was that?
I had to go to Lowell. I had to go a whole town over.
Okay, so you risk your life. You went to Lowell.
I did.
Where was this? Why are you not? What are you doing? Why don't you say what the name of the place is? Are you making this
Lowell,
story up?
Target.
Target
and Lowell,
in
yes.
Lowell?
They have a brand of potatoes you can't get at the two places I went to previously on the weekend.
So it's
I
like
had
the
to go
Target in like Woburn have it probably? Or I'm just curious.
Probably, but I went to the one closest
gotcha.
to me.
You're right.
Yeah.
The Target in Lowell, which is where?
Right on Plain Street. It's exit 5. So it's
Off of what? Route 3?
no, little connector.
Oh, so it's like by the way that
Chuck
gym
E.
is and
Cheese.
stuff?
You know where
Like
the Chuck E. Cheese is
yes,
off the
yeah,
highway.
yeah,
you know where
yeah,
that Xfinity place is.
That drive to where that baseball park used to be is one of the worst drives
Pain in the
in
ass. The
America.
Lasher Park. Yeah, but that's also a shame that that's not there. So
Terrible, tragic. So okay,
the
so,
city
yeah,
of Lowell.
so you went to Target.
had to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like 9:30.
I had some accounting things to do yesterday at the bank. had to take care of some things there on a Monday after the weekend.
That
yeah.
huge deposit.
My
Unemployment
mother, no, off unemployment.
Okay, good for you. Yeah.
Mother-in-law is coming for Thanksgiving for the first time ever, so there was a lot of preparation for that. 'Cause she'll be in the guest room, so I was getting that
Scrub
room
that up,
cleaned up.
get that
Scrub-
clean.
'cause
Okay,
kids
so you had a
bunch of
busy
shit
day.
there. Yeah, it was a busy day.
Wow.
Good. It's a big professional.
Did work
day.
out in the morning. Did a nice workout.
Where? The house?
House workout yesterday.
You can drive to.
No, that'll be tomorrow.
You're
Or
going
Friday. One of the two.
Oh, nice.
One of
okay.
the two.
Okay, good.
So very busy. Yeah. So thank you for the calendar, Steve.
Oh, you're
very
welcome.
nice. Is this from Steve also?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
You know, Kirk, I'm Italian. I don't come in empty-handed.
I knew that, Steve. Of course. I could forget. We talked about the Chili's many times.
20.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
I didn't know if
Steve.
you had this one.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Now that my copy doesn't work, I have a backup.
Well, I figured you had it,
I
but
appreciate what?
yeah.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, buddy.
Kirk, what do you think of that album?
It's great.
I like Living in the Future the best.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
It's not the best song on the album, but it's a good
No,
song.
no, but I
You
thought
said you like it the best, but yeah.
Well, I thought number one was perfect with being Mutt here. Radio nowhere.
That's true. There you go, Steve.
Wow. Playing the hits. Playing the hits.
Bring it. Have you talked to Gus at all?
I did, yeah.
How was that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was okay.
Andrew Augustus?
Yes.
AKA Gus.
AKA Gus.
Yeah.
It was okay.
It was just okay, Gus?
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't epic?
We were doing the behind the scenes, the KMS scene stuff. So I was
Right.
talking with him a
It's all
little
they
bit.
care- it's all they care about.
But he did bring us a gift as well. Each Coleman and I getting a thing of peanuts for the peanut gallery.
Oh, okay. It's a very inside joke. Okay. Nobody gets. All right. Well, good. Okay. Well, that's nice. So it doesn't seem like Steve's here for war, Mutt. No.
He seems like he's very much here to bow down and kiss the ring.
Well,
If you
not
were
that.
looking
I'm
for
not bowing
yes,
down.
yes.
Not that. Yeah.
No.
Kneel
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
etc. Yes.
Reminds me of that joke at Chili's we told that time.
That's right.
Very funny.
Yeah.
I think about that
Rob
lunch.
still texts
We can
about it.
retell it
Rob
after the
has
show.
no memory of that lunch. He's not saying it didn't happen. I'm sure it did happen.
It did happen.
But he has no. Was it just me and Rob, or was
No, Phil
Phil
Stacey
was
was
there?
there.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Steve Krause from the Daily Item.
Steve, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was about 6 guys. And
Yeah.
We were there.
Doc Enos was not there.
He was not there.
Okay. All right. That's too bad. What? Don
late-
DeCastro?
What
was
paper
there.
was this?
Am I getting that name right?
He was there. Yeah.
When Rob ran the Gloucester Daily Times.
So this is before Lawrence Eagle Tribune?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he first
Turn of the
started-
century-ish.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Early, yeah.
The Bradford Files.
Maybe then.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around 2000.
Yes. This is back when Rob, yeah. Wait, but he was hustling. Even then, he'd go to spring training. He would,
Yeah.
he's been blowing Red Sox players for 2 different centuries. I mean,
He's been supporting them.
support. Yeah, he's been a
it's
friend of the
blowing
Red Sox
them, yeah.
organization. Well, I don't know.
There's no
Who knows?
confirmation of that or video.
So what do you got? I mean, you came in here with all this momentum.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm just waiting for him.
You guys
to do
speak in
his
the
thing.
microphone.
While I'm not going to bend the knee,
That's fair.
It's kind of bending the knee.
Yeah, he's definitely.
I'm not bending the knee at all.
You don't
I'm
have to
not
bend the knee.
bending
I'm
at all.
not asking you to bend
You
the
know,
knee.
I came in.
Uh-huh.
You said I wouldn't even come, so I already won the bet.
What
you
bet
said,
was that?
You said I wasn't going to show up.
What was the bet, though?
You said that the over and under was
Are you
a
angry
half.
that your parents didn't help you with your lisp or no?
I'm a little disappointed in
Yeah,
that. I can tell you that.
because it's generational. We made fun
But
of
it's
it as
my
a kid or
thing,
no?
though. It's my thing.
Oh, it's your trademark.
Yeah, you have to have
Okay.
some sort of trademark,
Well,
right?
you're
if you don't
insane
like the
too.
sound of my voice, shut it off.
We were gonna put a lot of effort in that last episode. I mean, it was
Well,
almost
it's what
4 minutes.
You said shorter the better,
It's fucking
right?
epic.
What?
Isn't that
Epic.
what you said?
the last
Epic.
episode?
Yeah, he said epic 9 times.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. But Kirk, didn't you say the shorter the better on episodes is that you don't like anything that's like 25, 30, an hour?
Well, it depends on what it is. Yeah. Well, that one I didn't think there needed to be. Like, what were we gonna say?
Nothing.
I agree with Steve. I have to
Right.
agree.
It's just a little preview for today. But
So what's your story? You're born and raised on North Shore?
born and raised in Gloucester.
Okay.
46 years old. You had me.
You're younger than I am?
You had me in my 50s. I didn't like that.
Does that surprise you or no?
Yes, I would not
Does
have
that
guessed that.
I'm not. This is not an ego stroke. You're younger
No,
than I am.
I am younger than you.
I would have guessed you were 58 years old.
59 would have been my guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I'm 46.
You look
Early
like
50s.
you have that like Joe Torre, Fred Flintstone.
I've heard Fred
a
Flintstone.
good one.
Yeah.
I've heard Bobby Bacala.
yeah, a little
I've
bit of
heard
that.
Big Pussy. I've
How about
heard
the dad
I've heard
from
all-
the dad from
Dan
Wonder
Loria?
Years? I've heard.
Wonder Years?
I've heard the
One-
Wonder
yes,
Years.
Dad from
yeah.
Wonder Years.
Dan
Thank you,
Loria, I
thank
can
you.
see that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
So I look like I'm cut out from the bada bing. I mean, it's all good.
Except for your ability to speak on a microphone. which is-
Kirk, I don't know what to do here.
Speak
I'm
into
a
the
rookie.
microphone,
I'm
Steve. I
a
know, but
rookie.
you
What do
just
you want me to do?
Like that. That's
Like
it.
that? You want me to yell?
Am I right or not?
Project your voice a little bit, yes.
There's a famous.
I don't want to scare him.
There's a famous broadcaster. I'll give you a story. Would you like to hear a story? Everyone want to
No.
hear a story?
Go ahead.
Story
Would you like to
time?
hear a story?
Yes.
Tell the
Yes,
story.
yes.
Tell the story.
Gus, would
Hold
you like to hear
on.
a story?
I would love to hear a story.
2008 or 9, I forget the year. A now famous broadcaster was doing a weekend show with another young up-and-comer. And in his first segment, he would move away from the microphone or speak so quietly that the producer actually called him into the producer's booth, Mutt, and told him he needs to speak up and stop moving away from the microphone.
Yep.
That talent, Kirk Minahan. The producer,
Joe Zarbano.
Joe Zarbano.
Wow.
That is true.
Nailed it.
That is true.
Wow. So maybe this is a
I
start.
was filling in for Rob while Rob was doing the very important
A marathon or 5K or something?
No. It was the
media baseball game. What an
game.
asshole.
What a loser.
Loves that thing.
What a loser. But yeah, so you remember? You remember?
I did,
You went
yeah.
to Papagino's after.
I remember go Papagino's with you and Rob. It was funny. Steve was telling his tales of lunch with you and Bradford.
That was
Went
our
to
first lunch.
Papagino's all the time over there.
Yes, which is now gone.
It's now gone, and I don't even think really
It was like a
redeveloped
Chinese
yet.
restaurant for a bit.
Was
then
for a
that
while, but now
closed.
it's gone. There's a brewery next door, Widowmaker.
The general manager,
popular brewery.
Ernie, was a nice guy. Andy Nolan and I liked him. And then he went, he moved over to the other one.
You knew he.
Andy Nolan eats pizza every day. Yes, Ernie.
What,
yeah.
like Cullinane? Doesn't Cullinane eat it every day?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Another winner. So okay. So you have no. What are your criticisms? You're here. Gus is here.
I'm here.
Bad.
All
Well,
right.
first of all, we have the biggest Gus fan going.
Yes.
Mike Manansky.
And Gus had a bad show on Sunday.
Awful.
Okay, so you agree?
Show, yes.
Okay.
One
But
thing
is there a
I'll
way that
save. I'll let
Gus
Steve go
can
first.
find a path that doesn't relate to Gus?
It's a good question.
That's a good question.
See that you land the S on that.
I know.
What's going on?
Nerves, maybe.
Nerves?
Could be.
It's just interesting. Like, so your parents are alive still?
They're both deceased.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Yeah, I
that.
lost my dad on September 25th.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez, I'm
yeah,
sorry. What was
yeah.
the
My mom died of lymphoma in 2020. So
lymphoma?
lymphoma.
Okay.
Lymphoma. So
Okay.
she died. Mm-hmm. And
What are you
then-
laughing at? I'm trying to get
He said
clarification.
lymphoma.
That's what he said.
No, he said lymphoma.
Yes.
So she passed away. He was a health nut. And then you know how it is when you're married to a long time to somebody?
Yes.
He just gave up, Kirk. And, just had a bunch of health problems and just died September 25th.
And then you said memory issues too, right?
Yeah. So just a lot of,
How old was he?
different health issues. 79.
Oh, so pretty young guy.
Yeah.
How old was your mom?
She died. She was 70.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's tough. And,
Yeah. Yes, it
you
is.
do the best you can. And you know how it is, Kirk. You
I do,
lost both
Steve.
of your parents.
That's
and
true. You're right about that.
You just take it one day at a time and, appreciate what you had when they were here.
Mutt doesn't do that with his parents.
Every day. Talk to my parents every day now.
Do you really?
Yes.
Well, of course. For the
Yes.
3 people not working.
Hey, want me to come by? Can I help out with
Does
something?
your mom work or is she also retired?
No, they're retired. They're retired.
So they just sit around. They don't go to Florida or anything?
No, my dad golfs and my mom. She's
Well, you're going to golf in January. I'm just saying to see.
He's talking about simulator golf this winter. He's asking about simulators in the area.
Oh, really?
Go play like once a week, like Gus. Going to play.
That's nice. Okay. Good,
Wow, good.
Yeah. So bad. I mean, obviously a bad Gus performance Sunday.
Very
Awful.
bad. Very bad.
Go.
Awful.
Well, I'll let Steve go second because we know you've been a Gus guy. So go ahead.
Yeah, because Gus needs to be the conduit between like the diehard Minifans he communicates with and all this universe. And kind of a casual. Like I'm not diving into that. And so when he didn't have any of that sound ready,
We had sound.
that should be, but not of him. He should have
Right.
had the criticism of what's going on there. That I envision when Gus brought up Beanbag Ron months ago. You didn't know who he was. I didn't know who it was, but it was
I
funny.
wish I didn't still.
Many of us do. He needs to have every single piece of that. He's got to be the Minihan. Because Coleman's not that guy. He's not going to be on message boards and Discords and group chats.
doing Kelsey song stories. I mean,
Well, he's got to be with the bros and looking at the what's her name, the prostitute that he follows online. He's focused there.
Is she a prostitute?
Gus has to be locked into the Minifan world, and he's not. For him not to have that ready Sunday was his lowest moment as producer of this show. And I need Gus to get
What do you
back
say to that without
locked
just totally,
into
without
that
totally
every single
agreeing?
show.
What do you say to that?
I mean, it was I dropped the ball on that. I should have been more in tune for it. I have learned that, like, I spent all day yesterday. It was a lot of network stuff as watching, cutting. So I have some Quantum Kirk ready to go, but also looking like I tried to get on with our old friends Marjorie and Shirley. Yeah, they were doing a show on GBH and had a.
How'd that go?
I didn't get through.
Okay.
But I'm going down there today to the library to see him.
Okay.
So, but no,
You're not loving that much. He's like in the.
He feels very
Yeah, he
2018.
can't win now.
There's
Though.
nothing
That's
there.
the problem is he can't win now.
so.
The problem is if he tries something now, everyone's gonna be like, "You're just doing that because." But he's actually trying.
I'm
So
okay. So you're holding a different standard. Like you kept comparing him to what Justin did. Justin is.
Yeah, but that's. But
Quite frankly, Justin should be there. He chose not to take that job. So you can't compare
That's true.
Gus to Justin. Justin said no to the job. So I'm fine with him trying
I called
things.
Montante yesterday. We spoke for 20 minutes.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Offered him Gus's job at Gus's salary. He turned me down.
Really?
Wow.
Think a lot of
No, I would never
He
call
would've
Montante. Would never get my phone. That would never happen. That would never happen. I've considered. I mean, I would do it if Montante would do it for the money, but he wouldn't.
But as a listener to your show, like I see him as the KMS network guy. Like he's got to be every
Well,
single piece of sound, anything
Even
big
that, like,
he has
even
to
that's
have
not- that-
locked in,
that's-
ready to
that-
go.
That's not that important. That part of it, but like
Yeah.
it's just the. It's just
but a
the
big
whole,
thing like that Sunday.
Well, Steve, go ahead.
All right. Here's where I stand, Kirk.
Okay.
When I grew up in the neighborhood, right, you'd always have that guy that always you
I can
talk.
hear you, Steve. The audience can't.
When I was in the
What's that?
neighborhood
Coleman,
growing
go.
up,
One second, Steve. I'm sorry, Coleman. Go ahead.
He just needs to talk.
Well, that's what I said to him. We might need Gus.
What
Just
is
we might
going on
need Gus
here?
just to hold your head like this.
I'll do it.
I know you will. Go ahead.
all right. So when I grew up in the neighborhood, right,
In the
everybody
neighborhood.
had a nickname, okay? And you'd always have, whatever.
What was
So,
your nickname?
I was Minnie because I'm a big guy, so they used to call me Minnie because I would tower over everybody. And you
So it wasn't. Oh, so it was like ironic nicknames.
ironic, right?
So it wasn't like you would have been like non-lispy or something.
Rolls off the tongue.
So
Right,
listen,
well, it's tough.
so listen,
Well, for him
come
it
on.
doesn't,
We're going
but
to
yeah.
sit down here.
So good.
So anyway,
He's already gone again, Goldman. He's already gone. It takes him. Are you laughing at that or no?
I hope that the guys give me an opportunity to show that I'm not.
Why don't you just play Steve
here
sound? 'Cause we can
we
hear
go.
it.
Here we go.
What was that? I didn't hear that one, Coleman.
So listen, Kirk.
Hold on, Steve. Shut up for a second. What was that?
I hope that the guys give me an opportunity to show that I'm not a one-trick pony.
Hence the calendar
Are
today.
you stunned that he's 46 years old?
I think that
Even
think
just
that-
hearing him on the like the audio of him. I thought he
No,
was
so
older.
audio, I think he was older, but seeing him in
Yeah, he looks
person, I
younger.
could see that.
Yeah, he looks
I
younger.
try. I try.
Try what?
I try to eat right. I go on the Peloton every day.
Good for you.
I try. Yeah.
for you. Okay.
So
The
anyway,
neighborhood. Sorry, I
let's
mean-
get to the point here,
Yeah.
Kirk. So anyway,
Steve, I'm gonna fucking cut your head off if you don't. If you move.
what
your
would
head
you like me to do?
That right there.
Right there. Hold
Right-
the mic like this.
Steve, do you understand how it works? It's a microphone. You talk
I
into it.
understand that, Kirk.
How do I sound now?
Awful.
How do I
So
sound
I'm
now?
talking to the mic like this.
Like what?
Right now, I'm
Yes.
talking to the mic, ain't I?
What are you laughing at?
Man, look at this guy. He's raising my blood pressure already.
Was it Italian? Was that an Italian act or something?
So listen,
Are you Italian or no?
Sicilian.
Because that was like fake. That was like something like a
No,
fake.
no, no,
Yes.
no, no.
But you know, that'd be like me
I
being
ain't
like,
fake.
oh, what are you
Well,
doing?
Can I get to my point?
I suppose. It's
All right,
taking a
jeez.
while.
So anyway, there used to always be a guy in the neighborhood.
He's
that
holding
that
the
would-
mic and yet he's moving his head away from it.
There would always be a guy in the microphone.
There's always a guy in the neighborhood. He's always breaking your balls.
Got to get him one of those head
There we
braces
go.
like for
Here,
the
here comes the
victims.
act now. He won't let me speak. Here we go.
Here's the real Steve.
This is the phone call, Steve, that I heard. We're back and listen.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So there was always that talk of growing up, right?
What was that, Coleman?
What, I got to have to talk through this or what?
Yeah, you did. What's that?
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So there was always that guy, and I'm sure you guys always knew a guy like this that always talked a big game. Always told you these stories, these promises,
He's
all
still
that
not
stuff,
talking
Steve,
right?
you're still
Steve,
fucking
you
doing
can't-
it.
it's
What
not
would
the
you like
side.
me to do?
Back into
I'm
that.
doing it.
No, you're not.
You're talking to the side of it like this, right into the thing.
Just.
All right, so I'm talking right into the thing.
There you go.
That's it.
So here we go.
There you go. Always a
So
guy there.
you would
We've
always
got-
have a guy in the
Steve,
neighborhood.
We've got that. That's established.
All right.
Go ahead.
And they tell you everything you
Talk a
wanted to
big
hear,
game.
right?
Yeah.
And nothing would ever come to it. So to me, when I hear him, to me, Gus,
Andrew Augustus.
I would call him Gussie Bullshit. Okay? And the reason why I would call him
Gussie
Gussie
Bullshit.
Bullshit
Print the t-shirts.
is he tells you everything that you want to hear,
But it's what?
but he don't do nothing. It's all bullshit.
Bull. Yeah, you don't do nothing.
Right?
Yeah.
So listen, Kirk.
I'm listening, Steve.
When you had the interview, when he was in here doing this thing, he would say, "I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that.
What was he promising? I don't remember. I'm sure you're right, but what was he promising?
I'll be engaged in the social
Oh, yeah,
media.
yeah,
we have all these different things
during
that
the
they're gonna
during the
do, right?
producer hiring process.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
And then he says, "Oh, I'm going to get Carl Weathers on the show. I'm going to get the Fonz.
Stallone.
I'm going to get Frank Stallone." And what has he done? Nothing. It's
bullshit.
So it's all bullshit.
It's Gussie
So
bullshit.
a guy like that, you call Gussie Bullshit,
Well, sure, I understand.
right?
Yeah.
You had the same thing with Cullinane. Nice guy,
Bullshit
but he was
artist, though.
Davey Bullshit.
Right. That's
right?
true. Yes.
So you got to separate
What
Andrew.
would Steve Robinson's name be?
He was good.
You're Republican, so
He was good, but-
right? True or false?
Yeah, I lean that way. I lean that way.
What would Coleman's nickname be? Straight?
He's a good guy. Leave him alone.
Okay, well,
Straight
What are you bothering him
pussy
for?
eater? Like, well, I don't know what it's the opposite. I thought. No, I don't know.
No,
Okay.
but Kirk.
Not into that, you know?
But the problem is, Kirk. You see the bullshit.
Yeah.
And you ain't gonna do nothing.
What would you like me to do, Steve? I'm open to suggestions.
I'm not saying you're gonna whack the guy, but Kirk, you got to at least tax
What
him.
is this Italian?
This is-
this is like a Rico Bosco knockoff.
But you got to tax him, Kirk. You got to do something
what
like
do you want me
that.
to do? He makes no
Shut
money.
the mic off.
I kicked him
Let
out the
do-
other day.
That's a start. Kirk.
I did it. What do you want me to do? I did it, Steve. I
Suspend
did
the
it.
guy. Do something.
Suspend him, yeah.
For not getting Carl Weathers on?
Kirk, he's not living up to the expectation.
I had no expectation. I had low expectations for him, though. That's the thing.
But how low can you go, Kirk?
We're getting there. He's
Yeah, I mean, how low can you go?
He's bonking his head against whatever the freaking bottom of the floor is. I'll give you that.
Tell me
Me?
something. You couldn't have. You
What is
couldn't have
Coleman-
had.
what is
You
Coleman's
couldn't have
name?
had Coleman and 2 interns in there.
Well, Coleman's hired no interns.
But what I'm saying is, you couldn't have had 2 interns in there doing
Yes.
what he does.
Oh, no, one
So you do
intern.
want his job.
One,
You want
one
Gus
intern.
out. Okay.
One intern could.
Yeah, it sounds like just say you want me out. Like
Yeah,
that's,
don't do the thing where you're like.
That's what's aggravating me the most.
What's the cut?
I think the whole thing
Do I think or actually want him to get rid of his producer, Andrew Augustus, a.k.a. Gus? No. Come on. It's a bit. We know I don't.
Is this a bit?
Well,
Wait, so
the
the problem is
but
this
the
now
problem
a
is,
bit?
Kirk,
But is
but
this
Kirk, the
Steve,
problem
is
is,
hold on.
you won't whack anybody,
Are you
though.
Stevie Bits? Is this a bit, Steve? Stevie Bits. Uh-oh, Stevie Bits.
Listen, would you whack anybody? No.
Yeah, sure I would.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
fired Cullen.
Listen,
hold on. Blind Mike was drunk at Madawaska. You
Yes.
did nothing. Okay?
Well,
Steve Robinson was in his pajamas.
That's
you
not true.
did
First of all, I
nothing.
suspended Steve before. I suspended Steve. I think I go 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, suspension. Why don't you suspend him?
I don't do anything. I did that.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna whack anybody.
But this is you said it's a bit. What's a bit? When you said it's a bit,
What's a bit?
play the clip again.
Do I think
Hold
or
on.
actually
Hold
want-
on. Shut up for a second. Hold on. By the way, as this is being done, like you realize mashed potatoes could be prepared right now.
Why don't you get instant
know.
potatoes?
You're not even those are
Because those are
They're
shit.
no good. I don't know. I don't really eat
part of
them.
the recipe is instant.
What's the
It's like-
key? Oh, Aunt Mary was it?
Auntie Jane.
My
Auntie
godmother.
Jane. Yes.
Was it actual godmother or just
Yes.
your
My mom's sister, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. How old was she?
Sunshine?
Late 60s, early 70s, pancreatic cancer.
Oh, it's awful.
That'll do it. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Quick.
Trust me. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, don't stop.
what?
Don't project. You stay positive. Let's go.
I have a yeah. Well, whatever. I'm not getting into. But what's the key ingredient?
For this one, it's the
Please say butter or something. Because
cream cheese. Cream
get
cheese
cream
thickens
cheese?
them up.
Cream cheese.
No, the actual the actual
What kind of cream cheese? What brand is it? Target.
doesn't really matter
Like
Then
Philadelphia?
what do you have to go to Target for?
for the potatoes part of it.
The actual physical potatoes?
Yes, it's you start this
You can't
recipe.
tell me. You can't tell me
start this recipe
You
with
can't
a
tell me
certain,
Auntie Jane was going to Target for 40 years.
you
ago.
have
What type
No,
of
no.
potato is this?
It's
Isn't it just like a russet?
it's
Like what is it?
Idahoan boxed potatoes. You start with that.
That's what Auntie Jane did.
Yes, certain brand. They were sold out the two places I went to previously, so I had to go Monday morning to Target and Lowell. Yes,
Target and Lowell. Okay. Good.
they had plenty, so I know that.
Oh, good. Excellent. Okay, wonderful. Go ahead. So so play the cut again, Coleman. The bit thing.
Do I think or actually want him to get rid of his producer, Andrew Augustus, aka Gus? No. Come on, it's a bit.
You said it's a bit.
We know I don't.
You said
I
it's a-
said it. I said it.
So then what is it? You're Stevie Bits. You are.
Is that my nickname now?
Yes. Well, yes, Steve. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes. You said. So is it a bit or is it not a bit? Are you lying now or are you lying then?
I was lying then.
Why?
Look, you had some idiot throw a friggin' rock through the window to get in this chair, right?
I don't know. Did I? Who?
Mick, didn't he throw a rock through a door?
Yes.
Or something? He broke his
Oh,
own
that's
glass.
true. Yeah, that's
So you got to do something to get attention, right? To come
Right.
in here.
Okay. So you made shit up.
That I did. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay, I feel like I'm sitting next to an actor. This is
yeah.
weird. This
feels
is very.
like-
I was not
I
expecting
feel like
this.
Jeff D'Lo hired him for the.
Him and Frank Stallone.
I didn't realize
Yeah.
you're a bits guy. What's this Italian? Like, what is this act?
I'm
You were-
I'm
No,
Italian.
when you were doing,
Kirk.
well, hold
I'm
on, Steve.
Italian.
When you were doing those videos on YouTube.
What videos? Oh, the ones that
What's the name of that?
This guy.
I wasn't hearing a lot.
Stevie Stallone was not, yeah.
But yeah, I feel like you're acting.
You got me upset. So I'm glad- you got me upset.
Why?
You cut me off all the time. That's what you do.
Because it takes you a long time to arrive at the point, and you kept
Because
moving
you
away
keep
from.
on telling me about the mic. I don't know what I'm doing.
But that was going on, Steve.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead. Yeah.
So my point is, you should
love
do
going back
something.
to
You should be doing something here, and you're not.
What
you ain't gonna do nothing, Kirk.
What something should I be doing?
You made the mistake. You made the mistake.
I agree with that.
You made the mistake, and you ain't gonna fix it.
What was that, Coleman? Do you have a son, Steve?
A daughter.
A daughter. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
hope your next child's a masculine child.
I hope so.
Okay. I hope so. Okay. That's what I
At
hope.
46, I don't know, Kirk.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
Steve.
too late for that.
Yes. Yeah.
I think.
You know, I'm saying, Godfather 1 or 2, Steve.
2. I like 2 better. Yeah.
I like 1 still is the one that resonates for me. 2 is great, but
Really?
if I'm flipping and 1's on, I'm definitely staying 2. I gotta admit, I don't love the De Niro stuff that much.
I've been to Corleone.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
My family is probably 20 minutes away from there. It's a city called Terracini.
Yes, I know it. I know.
So
I've read about it.
I have a home there as well. So
You do?
Yes.
You
yes.
yourself have a home there.
Yes.
Wow.
It's
How
a
often you
family
go?
home.
Okay,
I try to go
okay.
once a year, but
Really?
it's under my name. So
Look at you.
yeah. So
Can we do a live show there?
if you want,
Wow. Mutt, would you go?
I would go to that one.
Back
yes.
to your home country.
Yes, absolutely.
Bring your dad.
I don't think he would go. My mom would want to
Oh,
go.
your mom's Italian.
She would go. Yeah.
I accept.
My dad doesn't want to go.
Great opportunity.
We gotta bring your uncle to that.
Uncle Joe would love to
Yeah,
go.
baked
That'd be
ziti.
great.
Yes.
No, eggplant parm.
Eggplant parm, the long hair.
Speaking
Thank
of
you.
Godfather 2, though, you're like Frankie Pantangeli.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's like,
Sure.
you know, Gussie tells you this, Gussie tells you that, and you're like, yeah, sure. You know, like that's how I feel like it is.
What would you
Like,
like me to do? The floor is yours. What would you
I
if
think-
you were me, if you were the commissioner
I
of
don't
the
think
show,
you would have had him in here today. I think you should have had him sit out and then come in next week.
But if you're here, he has to be here.
He's not going to take anything serious.
But if you're here, he has to be here.
All right, I understand that, but maybe next week you sit him out for a show and you say, "Hey,
go ahead, Gus."
Well, for the whole that I'm not taking it serious.
What did you just say?
I said for the whole I'm not taking it serious thing.
Yeah.
That's completely not true. I mean, I was fucking shitting my pants on Sunday, and then coming in this morning, I made sure I got here early, had everything.
What's the best sound that you have for the show today?
The best sound I have for the show today?
That's a classic Kirk Minahan question, though.
Right. Well, I have queued up.
Sound you have today?
That's the first one that I had queued up.
Go ahead. No.
With your best stuff, though, right?
Well, are you saying because it's first it's your best?
I don't know.
But I would say my best.
I work with Marty Terrell, yeah.
Unbelievable. You didn't respond to me on that one.
What's his
name? Did you hear this? See this cut?
I didn't.
Do you have this cut or no?
No.
Yep.
You do?
Maybe that's the best sound then.
Well,
that's what happened?
I think a caller just called in. The caller feeling very passionate. Tried to get.
Do you play these cuts off YouTube? Aren't these cuts like ready to go? And you can record these in ahead of time, so you have them ready to go.
I mean, a child.
I can do that now. I can use Audition.
Muck could do
I'm a more professional broadcaster.
No, I have when I talk I have a nice voice. I got complimented a lot for my voice.
So do I. This is season 3.
Say this is the case. Season 3.
Voice? Shut it off. Nope.
Kirk, why is Curtis still afraid of you?
Oh, I don't think he is.
You don't think so?
Mutt and I have talked about this at times. Like, he's just like, I'm compartmentalized. I'm moving that part of my life out, which I think is actually
easier for him.
smart and healthier to do.
Right, but
which is basically like, you listen to the show. We don't talk about.
But you helped him a lot, didn't you? Like,
yeah, but that was also I could be
with
tough,
the Colin
though.
stuff and
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, you helped him a lot.
Well, if
to
you hear
build his
Curtis on
career.
the radio now, he tries to be like me. He just does.
Yes.
He knows that. And
I don't think you would. If you told him, asked him privately, truthfully, he wouldn't.
Of course, which is fine. He's doing what he can. He's a loser, but it's fine.
Yeah, Mutt, do you talk to him at all?
No, it's one of the two guys that I wish I was still sort of friends with, but I can't do it.
Really?
Yes.
Who's the other one?
Chris Scheim, also in the morning.
Huge talent.
We did a gambling. I enjoyed doing the gambling stuff with him.
We all enjoyed that.
Yes.
You don't have the fucking sound, Gus?
No, I have it right here. We're having some stream issues right now.
Oh, okay. I don't care about that.
No, but here's the sound.
The Wi-Fi.
Because people are envious of them, and they would be protective of the young reporter. That is my point, very simply.
I remember you being on the show before where some guy Cullinane made up something, and you guys crucified the guy, for making up stuff. That's anybody that makes up something.
Now, pause this real quick.
For that.
Pause this. So, obviously you said Cullinane, he meant Cullen, but Curtis would know what he's talking about.
Which was a huge show, huge part of the...
Of course, the biggest part of his career.
Absolutely.
So go ahead, Cullen.
But, for making up stuff. That's anybody that makes up something should be crucified for that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's what I mean.
No, he knows. He knows.
But I mean, that's what he's decided to do. It's okay, whatever. But anyway.
That's weird.
So does it bother you? Does it make you nervous all the time? I said, what's your best sound? It's from Quantum Kirk. Talking about me saying that the Indian Billrick is better than David.
It's been a couple of days now. I also hate they didn't have that sound ready. Maybe that was the best.
See what's on the left hand right there? I see notes.
I got questions.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Everybody's got questions.
Sure, go
I
ahead.
can't have questions?
You can have as many questions as you want. Well, oh, boy. It looks like you do.
No, I do. I do. We went over number one.
I don't want to do old EI questions, Steve.
No. No, I don't have EI questions.
You have questions for Gus?
Serial killer.
No, I have questions for you. This is my opportunity to...
Okay, I don't want to do a biography of my life. Well, I don't. What do you want me to say?
I'll put it away then.
Well, go ahead. But I'm saying I don't want to answer questions about EI.
No, it's not EI.
Okay.
Not EI.
It's about the show.
Show questions,
Go ahead.
things that you brought up.
Go ahead.
Where would you put Midnight Run in the top 10 of De Niro? Is it a top 10?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think
Top 5, I think.
Top 5?
Top 5, Steve. Top 5.
Really? You would go that high?
Steve, I just did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Go ahead.
Do you really think that Jimmy Serrano was going to pay Marvin Dorfler that money? Marvin says, give me the $1 million, and then after that, I'll give you another $1 million. And then they found out where he was. Do you really think Marvin was going to get paid?
No, he was not. Marvin was a dummy. That was the whole thing. Yeah. They were using Marvin. Yes.
Okay. What did you think of him as an actor? John Ashton in that movie.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, great casting. Oh, he was great in that. Fantastic.
What's his other? Die Hard? Is that his?
Beverly Hills Cop. He was.
Oh, Beverly Hills Cop.
Some Kind of Wonderful. He's been in stuff. He's a working character actor.
Yeah, he's
Marvin
good.
Dorfler. Yeah,
he's good. I like him.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Those are your questions?
My other one is, where would you rank the Rockies? The top 4. Would you go?
What?
Would you go 3, 4, 2, 1?
You could have just called in with these questions. Are you serious?
I got to learn from him.
4 podcast episodes killing him for the hiring, and your questions are about fucking Midnight Run?
I'm going to switch. Relax.
In terms of enjoyment,
I'm rattled.
In terms of enjoyment, that's the order I would do.
Okay.
Yes, 3, 4, 2, 1.
All right. So what are you going to do with him?
With Sylvester Stallone?
With him, with Gus,
Coleman?
What is the timeline? If he
what?
doesn't, you said the other day, he's a nice
You know
guy.
how much you would miss him if I fired him and got somebody?
No, I wouldn't.
They're just okay. Like who?
Kirk,
Who do you want? Who do you want?
think-
Who do you
Coleman
want?
and interns don't work. I like Coleman. He's dry. You need the
He's still-
flavor that
Coleman
is
stinks.
Gus.
That's a different conversation.
Oh, that's,
we all,
that's different.
we all
That's the
agree
thing
Coleman
you have to
stinks.
have.
But that's
right.
yeah, right. Coleman, you agree with that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay, that's a different conversation. Yes, but you're a Coleman
I just
guy.
think you could have done it better.
You're a Coleman guy.
I'm a Coleman
Does
guy.
that bother you, Coleman?
A lot, yeah.
I was Steve before the show.
He was very friendly, very nice. Yeah.
Gus, same thing or no?
He was cordial.
Okay. Oh, you're icy.
No, I would, no,
it wasn't icy.
Gus is a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, but there
was-
is Andrew and there's Gus.
Right.
Andrew's a nice guy.
Bullshit.
Gus
Gussie
is
bits.
bullshit.
Gussie bullshit.
Gussie
Yeah.
bullshit got
Gussie
married. What an asshole. Way to get married, you jerk.
You married? You got married?
Idiot. Yes, you heard the pot. He was mad he got married.
I don't remember that. What did he say?
In the
I
first
wasn't mad that he
episode,
got married.
in the first episode of the Consistency podcast, you were like,
I
you
wasn't mad that
you
he got
wanted
married.
someone
Everybody's
who
gonna
wasn't
get married in
married.
life.
You wanted someone.
Oh, right.
You had said preferably,
Preferably.
no children.
Sure.
Like you had a criteria.
I don't have children,
That's true. He doesn't have children.
and I'm not
Understood.
going to
Did
have
you pass
children.
some of them?
How old's your daughter?
5.
She's 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you had her when you're a little older.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, she's kindergarten. Not kindergarten. Kindergarten?
Yes.
5 years old, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus. That's a long time.
Thanks, Justin. I don't know. Huh? Justin would know.
Yeah, keep right
Yeah, he would know. Yeah,
it's,
very
that's good.
true.
That's a good point.
Very true.
So what am I going to do with him? What was that?
what was that?
Sorry.
Oh, would Samantha be working? She doesn't work on Tuesday.
Oh,
She doesn't work on
I don't think
Tuesdays.
she's Tuesday. No.
God damn.
Fuck.
That's
So
crazy.
I thought the sound Gus was going to open with today
Yeah.
was Gus talking to Sam yesterday. I thought made perfect sense. Go to after everything that happened.
Gus did
Go
nothing.
down
Yeah,
there.
Gus
did nothing.
Get sound from Sam.
You
Not
know,
tell
you
what
want-
you
you want
want,
criticism
and
of
do a
Gus? I'll give
one-on-one
you
with
criticism.
Samantha. That's
How
what
can
I
he
thought
get
was gonna
redemption
happen.
from you?
Want me to give you?
Yeah.
Can I give you my criticism first?
Of course.
Bottom line is he's just a lazy guy. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
He's just lazy.
What?
He does drugs. He plays video games. He's just a lazy guy, and I didn't know that. That's on me. But by the way, Buck
You're the skip.
stops
Yeah.
here. Like I hire the guy, so I'm open to. I like him. I think he's good when he does dumb shit. When he not like bits, but like dumb shit in the show, like when he fucks
Beanbag
these-
Ron or
Yeah,
or the
some
top
nickname.
50 list. I like
Yes,
stuff
that
like that.
stuff is funny.
But like I didn't. Coleman's not a late. Whatever you say about Coleman, like is he a drip? Sure. Like is he very deep in the closet? Different conversation. I
Know nothing
support
about
it.
sports? Certainly. No.
Coleman, is that you? Is that your Volvo come walking in? Or
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Yeah.
With the
geez.
Yankee license plate?
Yeah, we talked about it.
That's beautiful.
What a fucking embarrassment.
Is that the one?
Jersey,
that-
but-
I thought this was the Jeep. I thought the white Jeep was
No,
this.
it's not
No,
a Yankees
the Volvo,
guy.
yeah.
Mr. Yankee.
Daddy's Jeep.
But
no?
Kirk, would you have called Steve a drip? Was Steve a drip?
No.
No.
No. Steve
When he,
Robinson?
when he first started, was he a drip?
Yeah, but then we found out he wasn't.
Yeah.
We'll find out with Coleman. We're gonna find out. But like Steve, there's like dark. Like right away, I was like, there's real darkness there.
Yeah.
No, Steve's
And Cullinane wasn't. Cullinane seemed like he was.
Yeah, but I listened to Quantum
up-tempo.
Kirk last night, and they brought up a good point. I was running this morning. Like he could be a little bit of Davey bits too, though. Like he would get in the little bit of act and a little shticky
Davey
and bitsy.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had some of that. But Gus has got to figure it out. I don't think he's a hard worker.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out in the next 60 days. You're not putting a timeline on it, but I can sense
But
it with
there should
you.
be a timeline,
The
a
countdown
timeline
clock
becomes
is
like-
on.
a timeline thing, that
but
becomes a bit.
your clock has started. In your mind, your clock has started where you're looking for something more from him, and I hope he's able to. I hope he's able to do it.
He
I'm a big
kind
Gus
of
guy.
when he called him a nice guy the other day. That's kind of already starting the wheels in motion.
That's a nice guy. He's here.
Yeah,
Very.
exactly.
He's a loser, but he's here. Is it up on YouTube right now or no?
It's up. This stream is just broken though.
What do you mean broken?
Like it's completely glitching out.
Okay.
Trying to fix it, but the Wi-Fi this morning was giving me trouble in here.
You get a lot of tweets about fixing the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Well, I don't really care. Anyway, what do you say about that, Gus? About the lazy knock?
I don't think I'm lazy. I'm doing a lot of stuff at home. All day yesterday, Coleman and I were in constant communication, throwing ideas off of each other, getting ready for today.
Like what?
We have
I
to.
haven't seen it yet. Like what?
Well, we're going out today to downtown to film some stuff.
Like what?
We're going to be filming some promo stuff for Black Friday and the merch that's been coming out. I'm going to go, like I said, I'm going to go to Boston Public Library to talk for GBH to see if they're doing anything, try to get some fun with that.
Try to have
One of the ideas we came up with was, since I hate sitting in traffic, taking in the commuter rail and just talking to random people on the T one day and just seeing get some random audio that way. What was the other things we talked about?
Gus, do you find that he's impressed right now? Like, look at his face.
Speaking of Mike, Steve.
He's shaking his head. Do you think he's impressed right now?
No, but this was just, you wanted to know what I was doing yesterday.
I think Gus needs to, I think Steve needs to know not to step on Gus as he's trying to explain the 9 things he's doing.
Well, I'm trying to help him out here.
Yeah,
Don't help him out.
trying to help him out.
No, but I mean, the guy's drowning.
Steve would say one at a time. Take your time.
The guy's drowning here.
Gus, I mean, this guy's like shitting all over you. You have any pride?
Do I have pride? I mean,
I guess not. It's a good point.
But Kirk, what's going to happen tonight online? On Twitter, you're going to see the bowling screenshots, and that's what it's going to be about. He's got bowling tonight.
Oh yeah.
So he's going to post his scores. Who
cares though? Why do you care about that?
What I'm saying
and it's on my personal one too.
That's true, but it's going to be. There's going to be more here to the show.
What do you want me to do other than bowl tonight?
He should be doing more for the show, Kirk.
What you got? What ideas do you have?
What would you like me to do,
I
Steve?
have.
Yeah, you're here.
If I was in your chair, I would do the ideas.
You're a big critic, so what solutions do you have?
What you said the other day was perfect. He needs to be proactive and come up with things on his own that he finds to be relevant.
Well,
something that's interesting, like what Justin did the other day. Was
great.
Amazing. That's things that he should be doing. Not going on the subway to interview people. Interview people about what?
I don't disagree.
About what? What's
like
the point?
So we're on the subway right now, okay? Mutt's there, okay? He's not Mutt, he's just Mike.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
So what's your bit?
Leave me alone.
So, I mean,
My headphones are in. Don't talk.
I don't.
Leave me alone.
I'm just here to talk to you.
Leave me alone.
It's a morning commute.
Conductor!
Next stop. Next stop. Yo, next stop.
Andrews.
Take 6 minutes.
This asshole away from me,
6 minutes.
please. Get this asshole away from me.
You can go and approach and.
Okay, so you're accommodating, so go ahead.
So one of the at first was going to be the subway debate. We're going to finish out is
that's still
a subway debate on the subway.
A subway debate on the subway.
I'm on the subway. I have to take
That's
the subway.
why you're doing because the subway debate on the subway.
That was one of the ideas.
Okay.
The other thing I actually did start working on yesterday is I tried to get in touch with the Reminies to get to the bottom of this Montante Remini hate.
Okay.
So I'm trying to put something together for that.
How'd that go?
Not good. They hung up on me twice already.
Okay, good. Good.
But still trying.
Can I ask a question about that though? Why can't you record that and have that sound of you trying to have them hang up on you? Had that for the show?
I could have, but I didn't because I'm an idiot.
It might have been funny to have them. Have you tried to explain why you're trying to talk to them and trying to explain the story of the Montantes and Remedies not liking each other? Them hanging up. Just saying that. I would like to listen to that sound.
Me?
Or how about a deeper dive from Montante? Getting a little bit more into it. I mean, he mentioned it on the show the other day, but why not have a little sit down with Montante to figure out?
Well, you talk to him. I don't know. What do you guys talk about?
I forgot he's best buds with Montante.
No, I'm not best buds.
We're talking on the phone with Montante.
I've never talked to him on the phone.
Somebody said. He said
I've never talked to him on the phone.
He said he talked to you.
Talking about gambling on the phone.
Gambling through text, but I've never had a conversation with him on the phone.
Okay.
Have you ever loaned him money?
No.
Why did you not want your face on the thing and now you're here? And why did you keep deleting your Twitter account?
You know what I did?
Are you a pussy?
I'm an idiot.
Okay.
I'm an idiot. Plain and simple.
Stevie idiot, yeah.
I forgot that I was on Mike and the Minifans.
Who could forget?
Everybody. I did.
Right. But you're here
You know
now,
what
though.
Kirk, when you get old, you forget these things, right? So what happened was I did it, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I ask Menace to cover it up, and then this way it could just be a voice and be like, oh, who is this guy? What's he about? And I, forgot that I went on Mike and the Minifans, and everybody knew who I was. So I tried to do that little
You're
thing.
reading Nardini's book.
No. You know what I'm reading right now, Kirk? And I can't get through it.
You gotta get him.
There you go. What's that?
Kirk, the Elon book. I can't. I'm
Elon
fighting
Musk
through
book?
it. Yeah.
Walter Isaacson one?
Yeah, I'm fighting through it.
I wouldn't read that.
Oh, man.
No. Read Craig Carton's book. It's much better.
Very good.
Yeah, I just can't. I'm
Streets.
like 40 pages in, and I can't do it.
Abandon it then. At this age, if you don't like a book, just bail on it.
Yeah.
My dad told me that years ago. He's right. If you don't like it, 40, 50 pages in, unless you're in a book club.
No.
If you're in a book club, you got to finish the book. If you're in a book club, you don't finish the book, I'm down on you.
So in your book club, the rule is going to be you've got to finish the book.
Got to finish the
no
book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're part of the club, yeah.
If it's a hard date, got to finish it.
Okay.
What are you guys doing in there? Did the bomb go off?
No,
Trying to
it's
fix
just,
the Wi-Fi.
Just trying to fix the stream.
Okay, life goes on. Worry about the show. Worry about the fucking show. Jesus. All right, what else? What do you got? Gus, what other stories do you have? Other than the great David from Hull saying I like Danny better.
No, there was
That's his biggest story. That's his biggest story.
not
That's
good.
what you said.
Best sound.
Yeah.
We have Erica talking about the key to startup is having a movie night.
Really?
Really?
Okay. By the way, let me be very clear. I joke around. Erica Nardini, when I have needed her, I've been in trouble with the company, has been fan-fucking-tastic. To be very clear. Like, maybe I misinterpreted. I don't know. But there's definitely an ice forming.
And here's today.
You know me, I can then pile
Well, something happened at Barstool Survivor. Something was said that bothered you. You haven't said it on the air, which is fine, but it clearly,
by the way,
you were offended by that.
I usually think I look disgusting. How good did I look in that poster?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, that was great.
Well, are you surprised you're one of the 5 guys on the poster?
What do you mean? You sound like you're surprised about it.
I have to admit, a little bit surprised you're on the poster, which means I was going to ask, does that mean you're a huge part of the show?
Who else should have went on there?
Who do you want on there other than me?
I'm just saying. For a while,
Dave has to be there.
Well,
Dan
Big Cat
has to be there.
Yep.
Kevin, I guess. He's considered like the third guy, the distant third guy in the big 3.
I mean, Tommy Smokes is the Survivor guy. He's not on there. He is known for
could put
Survivor.
Jerry on there.
He's not on there.
Who else is
You
on,
made it.
Who else is in there?
Which
Who else
means
on
you're a
the
huge
show?
part of the show.
Who's the other guy?
Appearances almost like the Drip Lord or Montante.
You could have Patrick Ford on
Young
there.
Mud.
That'd be great if they had Patrick. You could have Rico on there.
Rico could have been on
Could have
there.
Jerry on there.
It's fights, Big Cat, Dave, KFC, and you.
I know that. We just said that. Gus. We said who's not
Stephen
on it.
Che?
Oh, not on it? I thought you
Stephen
said he
Che.
was on.
Yeah, my buddy Stephen Che. You have Will Compton, who could definitely be on there. There's a lot of big names.
Any
That's
women
true.
take part in this?
PFT?
all
PFT
men?
could easily be on that. No. They talked about it, but this was not. It was
Well,
best.
the clip is. I thought that might be some of the sound. Is the promo people
I
have
have
seen
seen
it?
it.
Yeah,
It's
that was
awesome.
really
I don't know
good.
how good
Yeah.
it was sound on the podcast.
Yeah, no,
There's a
But,
lot of anger on it.
Yeah.
Would I? Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I'm not going
And
to.
you cuddling with someone at some point. There's a
Looked like
clip of
Rico.
you.
Friends are made. That's all I'm going to say. Friends are
Oh,
made.
okay.
Well, that's his brother, of course.
It's cold
You're
in
gonna
there
console
too.
him.
It's cold in there. But the I'm not going to fall into the trap of this is the fucking greatest thing ever, because then you watch it, you're expecting like I really had a good time. Everyone I talked to who put it together said it came out great. So like I'm excited for it. First episode is Monday, right?
Yeah, Dave tweeted out the whole schedule
yes.
for it.
Yeah.
They said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Have you had a hard time not talking about it on this show and stuff? No.
Like hard? What do you mean?
I don't. Clearly, the
Right, like
relationship's
suffer with it?
affected. That you want to probably say something about
One
it.
or
but
two.
you've had
One relationship was born and one relationship died.
Ooh.
But you could figure it out. I mean, like obviously there are people who still call into the show, so probably that relationship didn't. Somebody called
That's
in the
still
other
okay,
day,
yeah.
to talk about somebody was on their podcast. So I mean, like
Who hasn't called in recently?
What are you laughing at? What is he laughing at?
He don't take anything
It's wild
serious.
hearing him like in the studio in person when I've just been hearing drops.
It's wild
from him.
watching him. I actually drove behind him. He actually has like a Fred Flintstone car.
He runs along.
He was happy as can be. He had a big
I was
slab of
excited.
meat on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, it was. I had a great. I would do it again next year if they wanted to do it again next year. If I was invited, I would probably do it again next year. But yeah, I was surprised. I guess that I was on there. But I'm also like,
It means you're a big star, which would be great.
no, that's not. That's not.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Megan Making Money didn't seem too pleased with it because she almost blocked out your face on it when she was posting it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys on
Wow.
purpose?
I think so. Yeah. I
Guaranteed.
think I took a screenshot of it.
What?
You did say she was dead to you.
Yeah. Isn't she doing porn now?
She has an OnlyFans. Yes.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Good God.
UPS guys here.
Oh,
It's probably a guy Steve hired.
Oh.
Shoot us.
I just sent you
Thank
the.
you. I like Megan making money. That's. That did not look.
I didn't see the
like,
picture. What's that?
Did you see Justin?
Yeah.
Justin is here. You didn't know that?
No. What's he here for?
Security.
Security.
Oh, good. Okay. Let me see. I mean, look, she's got to play ugly, you know? I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. Yeah. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Yeah. So I had a good time doing it. It was fun. But like I said about Eric is great. I like Eric. But, I was annoyed at something, and that's all. But she's a great boss. So
You sound better now. Your tone is a little
yeah,
different.
you feel better.
Sound better.
it's fine. What was the cut?
Here's today's. If you were starting your own business tomorrow, what would you do or put into place that others may not know
All right,
or
hold
think
on for
of?
a second.
I
Great,
just watched
great,
the
hold on.
Blackberry.
Hold on. Great question. I'm sure planted, but a great question. Steve, do you run a business?
I do.
Oh, what is it? Might I ask?
I resell on Amazon, so I'm an Amazon seller. So I was telling Mutt before the show.
Got some good tips.
You know, like
I
in
think I found
Goodfellas,
something
where you
new
take
here.
a $50 bottle of wine, you sell it for $100. What they were talking about in Goodfellas.
Yeah, sure. When they knock
It's exactly what I do.
Okay.
So I take.
You don't have a job then, not really.
It's a job.
Yeah, he's
Kirk.
self-employed. Why do you keep saying that?
Self-employed.
It's like a loser job.
I have a couple different jobs that I
self-employed.
do.
Good for you, Steve.
Yeah, I can't work for anybody. That's my thing. I can't do it. I
Like you
did it
couldn't do
before.
this and work for Portnoy?
I could work for Portnoy.
Okay, so you
because
can work
know
for
what?
somebody.
But listen, the thing is, Kirk, with Portnoy, he's not really a boss. Like,
Right.
does he really boss you around?
No.
So that's kind of like working for yourself.
Sure,
I'm sure there are people he bosses around, though.
But I've been through. I just can't work for somebody. Like that to me is not. I've done it before.
Yeah.
It just doesn't interest me. And you pretty much are the same way. Like
True.
you do your own thing.
All right, so this bottle of
People
water.
need to have lives.
Thank you,
You
Steve.
can't.
So what happens is you go and you buy, let's say, a case of potato chips, right?
Sure.
And you buy it at $8 a box.
Buy it where? Where do you buy
At
it?
Costco.
You buy it at
right?
Costco. So you resell it at
And
Amazon?
you resell it for like 18 or 19. Okay.
It feels like, that feels...
But listen, Kirk.
What do you think,
You
Gus?
go ahead. And,
It's a little shady. Just
Yeah, it's shady. You're going to take criticism from a flim flam man? Like a
I'm
shady?
surprised he didn't say he goes to Alibaba and like orders everything dirt cheap off that and then resells it.
I've done that
That's
before
like,
too.
that's like
I've
what
done
is
that
that?
before
What
too.
is that?
So it's
I've
like
done that before,
a
too.
wholesaling site that you can get things
You
for
buy
like
things from
pennies.
wholesale
Coleman,
and
do you
you sell them
respect a
to
guy who has a
people.
job like that or no? No, yeah. It feels... You're better than that, Steve.
Yeah.
It's taking advantage of people?
That's exactly what it is.
Listen, any way to make a buck, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It pays the bills.
Perks up.
Look, we'll listen to. He should give advice.
Notes
here.
app is cranked up right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I also
That's
do
your
deliveries.
full-time job?
I do that, and I also do deliveries.
Like Domino's?
No, with like UPS.
Or UPS guy?
Yeah. So what happens is, right? I was telling Mutt before the show.
You wish it was like UPR or something instead of UPS?
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah,
I wish.
That's tough S. That's
So what happens is, you get.
So you wear the UPS uniform and stuff?
No. So listen, here's what I do.
All right,
Right.
so I order something on UPS.
So let's say Best Buy, for example.
Sure.
Right. The UPS regular drivers come in the morning and they pick up all the packages. Right.
From Best Buy?
From Best Buy.
Oh, you're going to deliver them wherever.
So then what
Sure.
happens is, after that, there's that second wave of people who buy stuff. And
What do you, I don't understand.
so this
Second wave? Do you understand what or no?
Yeah.
So
What's the second wave?
so
People
the
who buy-
baby
It's going to be the start of good things to come.
Let's say if the first truck was leaving at
the
8
first
a.m. for
truck-
deliveries
Oh,
for the day.
I got you. I'm
So what
sorry.
happens
Yeah,
is,
I got you.
I
Yeah,
go
got
in
you.
after that. I pick up the remaining packages and I drive them around all day, and I do the deliveries. So I do that for Best Buy. I do it for Walmart. I do it for Target.
What's your take on that, Gus?
Yeah, it's
You hustle.
It's a hustle. I understand it's a hustle.
That's to say, he's almost the opposite of you. Guy hustles. I'll say
Like,
that.
you hustle. You have to make money. You can't sit
You're
down
right about that.
and not make
Well,
money.
tell him that. You talking to him or to me?
Yeah, and my father used to always say, even when you're sleeping, you should be thinking about making money and how to make
At
money.
the end, was your dad repeating that a lot because of the dementia?
Yeah, it was awful,
Yeah, I
Kirk.
can see
Oh,
that.
Kirk, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
really.
sorry. I'll get to the age where when I forget a word, I'm like, oh, I probably have.
But you know what's scary though, Kirk? I feel that because my
you have
dad
it, Steve,
had it.
probably, yeah. You probably
so
have it.
when I'm scared, just like you are with cancer and all that stuff.
Well, mine
my
too.
mom had cancer, my father had dementia, and I'm saying to myself,
You're fucked, yeah.
I'm fucked.
You are
like
fucked.
I'm
Yeah,
done.
same here, yeah.
It's gonna be one of the two.
Right.
And when I forget things, I always think of my dad, like, oh man, is this the beginning of it?
Right.
Like,
Well,
what should
you're
I
young.
do?
You're very young.
I know, but you still worry
Yeah.
about that stuff. And
So
with
you're
cancer,
hustling.
I worry.
But you're a hustler. A long way of saying
I
you're a
have
hustler.
to hustle, Kirk.
I respect it.
have to because I can't work for somebody, and he should be hustling too. Like, you know,
He's a loser. What do you want me to say?
Mutt,
Thank
10
you.
minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. Go
10 minutes
on-
a day what?
He should be posting something like a short video.
Shut up,
I agree.
Dave.
5,
Leave me
10
alone,
minutes a
please.
day.
Okay,
Something.
Greg, go
He's
to
right.
TikTok, Dave. Okay?
What is your take on Colleen saying that you're stealing from him?
He's just being. He's pretending.
It's a bit, yeah.
He's pretending.
It's a bit.
Stevie Bits.
Yeah.
No,
What is he
Davey
doing?
Bits.
Davey
Davey
Bits.
Bits. Sorry.
Huh?
Kirk, what is he doing with his life?
He's happy, I think.
He seems very
He's
happy.
happy. He's happy. I can't kill Colin. He's happy. What do you-
No.
He didn't work hard for me. Now he works hard.
I do think
Maybe Gus will do it.
He
Maybe
does
Gus will
seem
leave and
happier
start
like
busting his
being
ass.
outside of this room than
Yeah, he doesn't
is-
work for anybody.
And you can pretend. You can keep saying it. I know you like saying this. That he could have done the hits if he was here. That would not have worked. Because the first day he does the hits and something did not work here, you would have said stop doing that.
Sure, we would have done it for a while though. It would have been
Wouldn't
funny.
have been a while.
But he
Would not have
could.
been
He
a while.
could. I've been fine if he did that dumb TikTok stuff from the show account. I'd make fun of it.
See,
but I'd be
that would have
okay
been
with
fun
it.
for the show. Like it's this
Oh,
guy
yeah.
said this on the show. It would have been.
The show Twitter account is dead.
It's not good.
It's dead.
Something needs to happen.
If
there.
someone who knows bad Twitter accounts, it's a bad look.
That's
It's
a
a
dumb
bad
thing you
look
keep
right now.
retweeting. That stupid thing. That clip that you keep retweeting. Or the other betting thing that you're always tweeting.
Mad props.
Oh,
I love those guys.
It's dreadful.
Great
content.
people.
But I know. I know why you're doing it.
Bring
but
your own business to
oh, go ahead, Eric.
No, it just
I want
sounded
Erica's
plain.
advice, not your advice.
That's true. She's been very successful. Go ahead.
Great movie. Oh, it's so good. Highly recommend the Blackberry movie. I loved it. The thing I loved about it is they had this co-founder named Doug, and they had this culture in their like nerdy little technology.
I understand. Okay, good. I'm sure she's right. So watch a movie. Okay. What else?
I did have on radio following the trailer drop. Pat mentioned you a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I bet you're paying attention to Pat.
Kirk was like, I like how they didn't put too much of Kirk in the trailer because it's misleading in a way because he was going nuts when we were walking around here just fucking screaming at everyone. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, there were moments, I will say, that I was the craziest thing I've ever been in my life.
So you kick a chair?
I saw it at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. That was a big fight. That was a big fight. Yeah, that
Crazier than the Super Bowl?
Yes, crazier. That was quiet at the Super Bowl compared to this. Yeah.
With Jerry and I and Steve DiBiase?
Yes.
That moment?
Yes, crazier. Wow. Yeah.
You did, and I did see the clip. Were you telling Jeff Lowe he had a shitty game? Where your anger was directed at Jeff?
Big fight with him. But you know,
but he is calling in though. He is calling in.
Yes, but he wasn't a contestant.
He was the commissioner.
He was the host of the show and the producer, I think. Yeah. A couple big fights. It was fun. I had a great time. Yeah. I mean, it was, it was fun. It was fun. I could still be. We'll find out in the finale in a few weeks. I could still be in it in Chicago. I'll be there live in the Windy City with the Windy City Mafia.
Well, you have to go regardless, right? Because
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
right.
You might be on the panel.
And Megan making money, who hates me now. She'll be there.
Might be Justin's first day. Who knows?
Is Megan making money? Be doing her piss videos there, Coleman? Right on. You're gonna be doing the basketball court. These guys
half court.
Have Mincy taking a shit on her for $30 a month. Hey, whatever pays the bills.
Can I ask you guys
I can't kill her for that.
What I don't know it. What is Only? Like I'm an old man. I don't know this stuff. What's OnlyFans? What is that, Coleman?
All right, so it's basically like paying for porn, but like through individual.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of, say, I don't know, Steve, who's a woman you're attracted to, who's famous?
Kaylee Gunner.
You know who Kaylee Gunner is?
No, I yeah.
Who at bar? Is there a woman at Barstool you find attractive?
A woman at Barstool?
Oh, just
like Casey
general.
Smith.
Casey Smith. Sure.
All right.
Okay. Let's say my friend Casey Smith decided to do this. She would go to OnlyFans, sign up, and for whatever $9 a month, or $59 a month, or $11 a month, you could pay, and then she would do videos on there and like maybe messages, right, or like phone calls,
you can
even.
DM.
Yes.
Okay.
Although it's not really.
So you give it the old grab, Steve.
So you pay somebody to go on only you pay to go on OnlyFans where you just can't go to like X video.
Yeah,
or Pornhub,
a little bit.
Yeah,
like why wouldn't you just go to X video or Pornhub?
I happen to agree with you, but I think it's the individual experience of
way to make money, right?
If you're lonely, you want a message.
In your
with that
scenario,
person.
Casey Smith, we could call Casey and see if she's interested in doing this, Steve. I don't know.
No.
Are you sure? Okay,
No, I'm okay.
Because she might for a certain price she would be like, hey, whatever. Or if you like whatever, I don't know. Maybe Coleman does it. I don't know.
No, it's like sometimes there's like tiered videos, basically. Like it could be as graphic as like a full sex tape, or just like a solo type.
But then
thing.
the OnlyFans company get a cut out of this, right?
I would.
I assume so.
Yeah. Well, I know Mike says
and how
that
about the
all
Barstool
time
people?
with,
Like if there were any Barstool people on that, did Dave get a cut?
If you listen to the old shows, this is the big fight where Dave didn't really seem to care that much. I call him Double Standard Dave because the women get a pass. If I did OnlyFans, which I think I'd make a nice amount of money from them in the fans.
Especially if you message them directly? Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I guess like
I'll give you a little spoiler for Surviving Barstool if you want. That picture, that poster.
Yeah.
Will Compton lent me a sweatshirt for that picture.
See, man, how you doing? How are you doing? Hey, quick.
Yeah, I need it. What is that?
It's just
Gus.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to
What are you doing?
I'm trying to have my clips lined up in an order so I know what to
Do you have an OnlyFans clip or anything?
I know.
He's flustered.
Because we were doing we were going to do a case season. We were looking at it on that. I think I said this on that wrestling manager Sonny.
Yeah.
Who had all those drunk driving arrests, and she wound up killing somebody.
You and Dave were working on that.
Yeah, we're working on it, and she had 1 million drunk driving arrests, a bunch in New Jersey actually, and she shouldn't have been driving. She should have been in jail, and this poor older man got killed. This 75-year-old guy. We started looking into it. She was on OnlyFans at the time, so Cullinane, of course, signed up. He's fucking spanking away. He's messaging her. She's sending pictures of her fucking feet or asshole. Probably.
Yeah.
I'm like, Dave, you get anything done? He's like, yeah, I'll be in there tomorrow. He's there 6 a.m. probably jerking off.
Well, her life went downhill though. After
I would say
Chris
so.
Candido died, and
You're right. Yes.
She just went off
I
the
read her
rails,
book.
yeah.
It was the worst book I've ever read in my life. I read it for the case. It was the worst book I've ever read.
But you stuck with it.
Well, it's for the case.
It's probably
better than Elon's book.
Could be. Yeah.
She'll be getting sentenced on the 27th.
Very soon.
Yes.
Yeah. So we wound up not. I forget why. I think it was just. Yeah, I think the family. We had trouble reaching out and getting in contact with the family who the guy who passed away. Because I think they had a lawsuit going on, so they weren't talking.
But wouldn't you do something that's more obscure though? Because with Sonny,
But nobody-
isn't a lot of people?
But nobody was
get
doing
into
it
that?
though. But nobody was doing it. No, as long as I'm open to doing something if it's no one else is really doing it.
Right.
So we'll see. Mutt's producing next season. He knows how to
He
do.
should. He's got time on his
Audition. I
hands.
can use Adobe Audition now.
Adobe Audition.
I can do some video editing as well. Whatever you need.
Fantastic.
I got some stories. I'm Coleman.
What else?
So I wanted to ask with Steve too. I mean, this complete hatred for Trung that was apparent across some of his.
I would say in retrospect, you have to admit you oversold because we didn't spend. We don't talk about the guy.
I oversold it.
So another bit. Oh, another bit.
No.
Bending the knee.
Feel like you
When you have a sit down, you have to be able to say what is going right and what's going wrong.
Is there a Trunk
When you have a
Seltzer
sit
shirt
down.
here or no?
I believe that.
That's what
Could I
that
wear one?
package was.
I'll have it.
You want to wear it, Steve? Okay.
Yeah, why
Go
not?
ahead.
But when you have a sit down with somebody, aren't you supposed to like hammer out what's going on?
Yeah, but you made something up. You just said.
Kirk, I had to
Steve,
get in here,
that's my
right?
name. Yeah. Oh, okay. We didn't get that much. You don't love that.
I'm not, the wrestling thing is not doing it for me.
The wrestling
He's better when he
thing.
just talks. He's fine.
yeah,
then.
I don't need that.
Oh wow, look at this, beautiful.
Let me see it. We're gonna sell 4 of those shirts.
No, it's got a nice back.
Yeah, I like it.
That's actually not bad. Let me see it.
What is this? What is the
You have
tagline?
another- Is that the only one?
No, there's plenty.
What is the tag? Give me this.
Line them up, knock them down.
You want one, Mud, or no?
Well, it's KMS sweatshirt.
What size is that?
This is XL, I think.
That seems a little big.
Oh,
That looks like it would fit Frank
double
the Tank.
XL.
That's
Double
a Frank.
XL.
That's a
What
Frank
size
the
is
Tank.
That'd be me.
Line them up, knock them down. Trunk seltzer.
I like it.
Those are solid.
That's not a bad shirt.
It's pretty cool.
The logo
this is
came
more
out
me.
good.
Big Day Friday and Big Day Monday, correct, Coleman?
Yes.
There's a lot of promotion coming up for that. And I got some ideas for Monday, which I'll get into later on. But
You have to go to New York.
We'll see. There's some health stuff going on. I may stay around here Monday, Coleman. I don't know if you're
Okay.
gonna be back or not.
I can be.
Are you sure? If
Whatever
not,
you need.
Okay. If not, I mean, Gus can run a point here Monday.
No.
So, okay.
I'd say it would be great.
What's that?
I'm sure he would want to, but
I could handle it.
You could handle it.
I could.
Okay. Go ahead. I like a V-neck in my shirt, but go ahead. So what were you saying, Steve?
So what I was saying was, now I lost my train of thought, Kirk.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, what else? What else do you have, Gus? Or Coleman? What?
So
Did you bring a game, Steve?
What is this, the JVs? I don't bring games.
See, this is.
I don't like
You know what I mean? Kirk, I don't bring games. I don't like that. I don't like that.
You're calling Chris Clemmer JV?
I don't like the games. I don't think it's that good.
Okay. All right. I don't like the idea that you think you're better than.
I'm not better than.
Oh, the tone there
But
was
I just
better
don't
than-
like the.
Okay.
You know,
what else? Gus?
This is just feeling very bitty. Like
There are times where it's not, but then there are times where it is. I agree.
it's just I hate when people do things for bits just for the sake of it being a bit.
There you go. There you
Is
go.
probably
he
going to
fighting
add a
back.
little bit more
Fighting
fuel
back.
in the fire.
Do you feel like you dislike Steve or no?
Again, it's similar with the Mick. It's the inauthenticity of it.
Right. Ooh, he nailed that.
Ooh, that was a one try.
Here's the thing.
Wow.
He had it. There are people that agree with Steve.
I
about
agree
this.
with
I think a lot of people agree with me. Yeah.
But the fact he's immediately sitting down and be like, I was pretending about that. Like, pick a side.
Mud,
Which one is
I'm
it?
not pretending. I don't think he should be in that room. I mean, point blank.
So then
I
you
think
think
made,
I should lose my job? Just
He
say
made a bad decision. He should never have hired you to begin with, and that's my point.
How low was it?
What is
when
your
you-
point?
How low was it when you wrote that William Benditson this guy thing?
Awful.
Okay, good.
Awful.
That was really sad.
Awful.
And that was pathetic.
I was like Ron Livingston in Office Space when
Why-
I mailed the letter.
why
And I
you-
was like, oh no, why? Oh, why did they do that?
Did
You
you
know?
feel like a loser sending that letter? Or no?
Oh, it was a low moment.
Okay.
It really was.
Okay. It was honest about it, I suppose.
Do you think
it was.
he put it in the mailbox and just kind of gave a little?
I'm telling you, it was like the Office Space thing. I was like, oh, can I get it?
Cole, a little fist pump. Like,
Yes.
It was a low moment.
Are you a
Small
Miltons guy,
win.
Steve, or no?
No, I haven't
Okay,
been.
goodbye.
I haven't been.
You've never been to Miltons before?
No, I've
Why
never
not?
been.
What?
Never been.
You should go. Burlington's right down the street.
I know. I have to make a point to go.
Please go. Just you
I will.
should do that.
I
Okay,
will.
We'd appreciate that. Mutt was there. Oh my God, was Mutt dreadful at that lunch?
this is my Milton's outfit, right?
No, you
here.
look good. No, you look good.
Thank
I'm saying that lunch was oof.
You said I was a star of that lunch.
You want that one over.
Said me and Coleman. Stars of the lunch.
No, Coleman was a star of taking fucking clothes
and my time.
Jesus. Coleman shoving that fucking hamburger down his face.
What course are we on, folks? It's on the apps? Okay.
As soon as it happened.
What happened? You thought because we had nachos or something?
Yeah, I saw you guys all had like little appetizers going on, and then I thought what Gus ordered was also kind of an appetizer.
So you thought it was appetizer.
And I was like, I'm good. Let me just wait for the meal.
Gotcha. Because we were walking out, and Coleman was literally stuffing French fries in his face. He was. He was like,
he had the plate in one hand.
That was his last meal ever of his life. God, thank God, Bill.
Look at those boobs aren't going to build themselves back.
True. The original sponsor of Kirk Media, not just KMS. Social Plaza Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or the Burlington Mall. Steve, can you say Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill?
Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill.
That the boy. Or the Burlington Mall, or Miltons.com. Get your clothes right now. By the way, this is a big time for Miltons coming up here in the next few days and then into the holiday season. Have you been? Oh, you've been. You've seen what the Burlington Mall looks like now. It's
tremendous.
Crazy.
Yes. And they have awesome spot, the old Sears spot. You can park right outside, walk right. I heard you mention it yesterday or Sunday on the show. You don't have to walk.
Yeah, you go around.
Like Steve and I did. We got stuck walking through the entire
where'd you
thing.
guys park?
Down near the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, all the way across.
That's where Google Maps told us. Yeah, it was a 10-minute walk once you get in there. You can
Did
park
you go?
right
You
outside.
probably didn't go to the Burlington Mall as a kid.
No, we were Pheasant Lane Mall people.
Right. Because the Burlington Mall is a kid.
And Nashua Mall people. Exit 6. You remember the old Nashua
Yes.
Mall? They had a lot of baseball card
They had a little movie theater
convention.
there.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely, yes.
Was there Bugaboo Creek there?
There was a Bugaboo Creek. It is now
that was
like
a big Rob
casino.
Bradford place.
He loved Bugaboo Creek,
in Burlington. Was there one? He loved Eastside Mario's.
Eastside Mario's.
Oh my God!
What is Eastside Mario's?
It was an Italian place. There was a no. What was the one? What was the place across the street? It's still there. On like
is it in Peabody?
Had the mini golf course behind it. That's that.
Oh yeah.
There was a girl at the front desk that we loved.
Oh.
Believe that with Rob.
I don't remember. Yeah. That happens when you get old. You forget things.
Dale has been. He blocked me on Twitter. Very critical of the Bruins for this Lucic thing, or no?
Very critical.
Yeah.
They should have been more forthright about it.
Right.
Team should handle it. It's been almost too much. Almost too much.
Dale's thing is when Lucic did that to him, at least he spit in Dale's mouth. That was always Dale's. That's all Dale wanted. That was it. Like, how have they not released this idiot yet?
They have to.
I think they'll put him on leave and then eventually.
Why? Just get rid of him. He's an asshole. Like, done. He beat up his. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
There's probably a process for the team.
I guess. I don't know. He's a prick to me.
Did Curtis break the news?
Oh, did he?
Did Curtis had the mugshot first online?
Oh, did he really?
He might have. Yeah.
Good for him. Miltons.com. 3 great locations: South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and the Burlington Mall. So our great friends at Miltons. Yeah, fuck that Lucic. Fucking slapping women.
Just get rid of him.
Choking. What a prick. Fuck you. Anyway, what else?
Dan from Newton tried to get on the Greg Hill show, but they dumped him before he made air. And
how do you say Newton?
Newton.
Newton. How?
Newton.
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 Is it Newton?
Newton.
How do you bury the T? Newton.
Dan and Newton.
But you have like a pause.
Yeah,
almost.
there's a pause.
Is that a Rhode Island thing?
Might be.
Rhode Island's got some weird accent.
Like Newton.
Yeah.
Like Newton. Like,
I would say Newton.
Yeah, Dan and Newton.
No, is that how I say Newton?
Newton.
You
have a
use
little
the
T
T
in
more.
there.
You
Yeah.
use
Very, very
more
softly.
T.
Though.
Yes.
Not Newton, but I say Newton.
No, you
don't
hard
say the T at
You have a
all.
hard T.
No, I don't. Newton?
Newton. Yeah.
No, it'd be like Newton.
Slight, but
Newton.
It's there.
The first time you said it like that.
No, but I was
Yeah.
saying, I was trying to get, what other words would be like that then?
Newton.
That's true. It'd be like that. You're right.
I'm trying to think.
Words are like Newton.
You're right.
Oh,
See,
man.
I mean, as Kate says it like that. She'll say Fig Newton, and she won't, like, you know what I mean? Just weird.
We'll get to the bottom of that. This is the case.
Born in Iowa, though, not Rhode Island. The Rhode Island accent, do you consider yourself having a Rhode Island accent or no?
A little bit, yeah.
They have their own weird.
It's like a mismatch of New York and Boston.
Yeah.
It's a combo.
Yeah.
And when I lived out west, I tried so hard to not.
This was your Nevada years.
Yeah.
We were chasing the, what were
Six
you there
Giant safe
Six
surfboard.
6 months.
surfboard.
With the, yeah.
With the surfboard, yeah.
See, you don't like that, Gus?
That's a good thing because it's creative, Kirk.
I got you, Steve. Yeah.
This-
See?
this-
You
everything
listening?
in
Are you
here-
listening?
What idiot's going to crawl around the Burlington Mall? I mean, come on.
I did.
Why?
I actually crawled from where
You
Mutt and
degraded
Steve parked.
yourself to get a job, and you bought it, Kirk.
You didn't think at the live show.
You bought the
You didn't
act.
think the dog collar thing was funny at the live show?
Are you serious?
You think it was funny?
No.
I thought it was awesome.
I thought it was very funny. I think that's funny.
If you're willing to do that, yes.
Do you have any sense of humor?
I do.
What kind of comedy do you like?
What do you mean?
Give me a comedy, a movie you like.
A movie?
What are you laughing at, Coleman?
Midnight Run.
He just repeats every question.
Easy Money.
with a question.
I like.
Easy Money
I like.
Easy Money's funny. So you like Robbie Dangerfield?
Love him.
Yeah.
I was a Rickles guy. I love Don Rickles.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
You know.
All right. Okay. Huh. All right. What else? Oh, Dan Newton. I'm trying to say it.
Depends when Brady night is. It might be
June 12th.
mini camp for wherever he's at for his new squad.
Oh, you would do it.
I heard Rich.
Here's
guy
Dan from
talk
Newton.
about it.
Real
What's that?
quick.
Hold on. What's that?
I heard Ty Law and Greg debating who had more money driving in. You had
dreadful.
that, or you had wrestling talk on 98.5. That was your 9 to 9:15 block. On Boston Sports Radio.
I will say, keep an eye. Just keep a small eye on the 98.5 next couple of weeks. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe a one-off.
What do you mean?
Is a one-off. Just keep an eye on it. That's all. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But
Keep an eye on the radio station? Like watch the radio station?
just
That's where I'll be after today.
just keep an eye on it. That's all. Somebody may show up for a couple hours. That's all. There's a conduit working behind the scenes who wants this to happen. That's
Nice.
all. Huh?
I love it. I think it'd be great if it
I know
happened.
you love radio, Steve. We know you're an old
You
man.
can't
Go
say
ahead.
no to the skip. You have to be
That's
there.
right. That's true.
You know what it is, Kirk? It's like the Hall & Oates video. Wait for me. Remember with the radio?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
There
I
you go.
feel like I'm old school like
It's just
that.
like Coleman, you love this. Huh?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Go ahead. With Dan Newton.
That was my first video that I watched on MTV.
Well, write a book about it, Steve. Go ahead.
We have to dump out of that.
What was the call? Oh, that was it.
That was it. They dump it.
What did he say?
Oh, he just gave the typical.
Do we have his side?
He did not send that to me.
Why did you say the typical? He just made something he was going to say.
What he sent me what he said.
What did he say? This is what I'm saying, Mike. This is what you know. What I'm saying this is what drives me nuts.
Yeah,
this is more than I don't care about the bits. This is what drives me
How do you
nuts.
do it, Kirk?
It's
How?
easy to put all these in order and play these and have this stuff ready. And then sometimes Gus he says it and then it's not ready to go.
What does a big Dago, if I may say, a big Dago family do on Thanksgiving? Is it like
Nothing.
the Sopranos?
No.
Can't you say that or no?
You know what's
He's
funny is,
here.
Kirk,
You're not
we
offended,
never
right, Steve?
celebrated it that much growing up because my father was from Italy. He was from Sicily.
You should appreciate America.
We didn't really, it was a small thing, but we really didn't. We're bigger on Christmas Eve,
Okay.
New Year's Day.
You have the big pasta.
Easter,
Seven
the
fishes.
seven
I'm sure,
fishes.
Oh yeah, the Sopranos. I remember
so the
that.
There's going to be a
Thanksgiving
lot
isn't
going on tomorrow
as
night.
important.
What was that?
Christmas Eve?
There's going to be a lot going on tomorrow night.
Oh, so Dago's out.
We're not using that word.
Okay.
You brought back the R word, not bring back the D word.
A couple I'm trying to bring back as well. Go ahead. What did he say, Gus?
Oh, he brought up like Subway and Sam and all that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But they talk about it a little bit after about showing kind of how scared they are to even anything related to this.
Okay, go ahead.
Chime, you had to dump out of that?
Yeah, I did. I didn't like where that was going.
Okay.
Sounded like a really good guy.
I don't. If Chime doesn't like, Chime doesn't like where it's going.
So I'm just trying to do executive producer things.
Okay. I appreciate your efforts.
Everybody
Greg, I
is
appreciate it.
beautiful too.
I appreciate it. What's that?
Everybody is beautiful.
Everybody is beautiful.
Yeah, and they all belong.
I don't know.
He was making a large in the call talking about Subway, a larger reference.
Oh, gotcha. She stinks, huh?
Yeah.
Awful.
What? No.
Trying to find her way like Gus.
I mean, come on. You spent a year.
Find her way on
She's
that
never gonna
show.
talk to you again. She stinks, right?
I don't know if she stinks necessarily.
Okay.
She's trying to find her way. I don't think Gus stinks. She's trying to find his way.
Okay. What else?
Rico yesterday hit up myself and Blind Mike in a group chat talking about LeVar Burton.
Oh, okay.
He said we missed his best role and that it was in Pippin, the song Glory.
Oh, okay.
Watch it. It was actually great though, but just
Why
out of nowhere.
is Mike on that?
No idea.
He'll do that.
Is reading Rainbow.
He'll add me. I'll be on with him and like
was the
random
80s,
people.
right?
He's just
Yeah.
He's just crazy. Anyway. All right. What else?
Outside of that, Stephen Van Zandt on 60 Minutes.
I
don't know if
watched
you caught
that, yeah.
It was pretty good.
I watched that.
I thought it was interesting talking about the comparisons between Tony Soprano and Bruce Springsteen. I chuckled just because Steve had the Bill Belichick Tony Soprano comparison, but
Yes.
I thought that was cool. And
Well,
when
I
they
spoke
brought
to
in,
Steve Van Zandt about that on this very program.
Oh, really?
Yes, he was on the show.
I did not know.
Was it twice?
Oh,
Do you have him
boy,
on twice?
I shouldn't do it. People on Twitter are not going to like that. It's fucking
Well,
right.
it's fair play. We
What's
get
that?
on Gus. Now we got to get on.
That's true.
Cole.
Yeah.
Just on once.
Once.
Yeah. Colin ain't got him. I mean, Colin could get guests.
Was that the only one he got?
James Eckhouse.
Oh, it's very true.
Paul Reiser.
Oh, it was a good one. Riser was good.
That's about it, actually. About 3 in 2 years.
Riser wanted to talk more about Diner, I think. You should have kept
Yeah,
on for
well,
the
yeah.
He was into
Well, what do you say? He was taking a shower or something?
I got to go. I really got to go, Kirk.
Who got Priestley? Was that
Greg Polar.
Greg Polar got him, yeah.
How's Stallone going, Gus?
It's silence now. I send him every week. He gets on me. We're doing shows this day, this day, this day.
I will handle booking guests from now on.
Okay.
I'm handling that. What are you shaking your head at?
You don't want...
I don't want
Gus,
to.
That's not good, Gus.
What?
If he's taking responsibility from you, he's trying to minimize your role. You need to push back and say, I'll get the guests.
He's going to phase them out.
You need to find... Gus,
He's not booking them. Book me a guest right now, Gus. Between now and 11 o'clock, a decent guest, or you're gone for the day.
Now in 11?
Now in 11 o'clock.
15 minutes?
No, 16 minutes. Go.
On it.
Go. Right, Mutt? Or no, is that fair?
That's
Is that fair, Steve?
Yes.
Okay.
Like Frank Stallone, what is he doing?
This is zero. I mean, I shouldn't say.
He should be able
Get
to
to work.
Frank Stallone.
It's like the time I went in the bathroom and had Mike and Colony book me a guest, or Steve booked me a guest in 15 minutes. They got Trags first. And then Steve knew the Zarniev's landlord in Waltham.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good
That
one.
was a good one. That was a good one.
Kirk, would you have talked to Brenda Shannon Doherty if he got him?
Sure. Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
You already talked to, Jason Priestley and Echo.
Yeah, Jeff, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Was she a number one on that show? I was more of a Donna guy.
Fit you were attracted to Tori Spelling?
Yeah. Back then. What would you have gone? To me, it was
Kelly.
Donna Brenda.
Kelly.
Kelly every day of the
I
week.
didn't think any of them were that attractive.
I had to think for Donna.
The most attractive woman ever on 90210 was Echo's secretary, Dottie, for a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
attractive.
Very good looking.
Very attractive. Very attractive.
Mutt, did you like the gambling episodes?
I did. That's probably where it all started.
Those fucking
That's where it
Where it all started. My guy Brandon.
You know who his bookie was?
I know. I picture the face, but I don't know the name.
The actor Billy Vera, who's also a musician, who had the #1 song "At This Moment," which was on Family Ties.
Really?
What would you
Wow.
think I could do at this moment? You know that song or no?
I don't know.
Play it for me, Coleman.
And that's the guy they met at the track, right? Did they
Duke,
meet him
yes.
at the track?
Now you know him, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all. Right up
Yeah,
his
Mutt, you
alley.
should be watching
right
that
up his
That'll help
alley.
out. You mentioned is it Tubi? TUBI? Is that where you watch it?
No, it's on Pluto.
Pluto. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on,
Tubi's good
it's
too,
on,
though.
it's on Amazon as well.
They're
Yes, it
all,
is.
one of them
Yeah.
just shows 80s shows, 24 hours a day.
Pluto
7 days
has
a
that.
week.
Pluto's the Three's Company.
But
Love
Justin
Boat.
was right. I wanted to watch Mad Men again, but you have to pay for it. So
Yeah, I'm in
gonna
with
do
you. If you want to watch it again, I'll watch it with you.
I'm
again.
going to do
But
Sopranos. I'm going to do Sopranos.
Sorry about that.
Were you
Watched it
Furley or
50
Roper?
times.
I like Mr. Furley better.
I'm a Stanley Roper guy. I'm a
Yeah.
Norman Fell guy.
Oh.
I like when he looked at the camera.
Update. Gus is shaking his head.
You know this one or no?
Yeah, that was him, huh? Wow.
To at this moment. Great song.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to have Billy Vera on the show, as a matter of fact. Billy Vera and the Beaters. I'd like to have him on.
Is he still with us?
Yes, hell yes, he is.
So if Gus got his contact, started working on that, would that count for this 15 minutes?
No, I want a guest on before 11 o'clock. Before 11 o'clock. How's it going?
How much time do you got left?
I'm working on
Who
a
are you
couple
looking
things.
at right now?
I got a reporter, and then I also got a disc golf player.
Oh, forget it.
Because I know they're going to be responsible.
Somebody I want to talk to.
Yeah.
Who's the reporter?
You know him.
Who?
Big Steve.
That's not. This is saying.
But no. You're
saying that's not.
You're giving me 16 minutes.
Yeah, that's your job. I could text Steve right now. He come on the show.
I know. That's why.
I don't want to talk to the disc golfer who tweets the show.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to things that I know is going to be like someone who can call in and respond to me quickly. That I know is going to have a response.
That's not your job.
So I know, but I'm
I
trying
want
to
a good guest who I've never spoken to before 11 o'clock.
There's something you should be working on.
I'm telling you.
all the time.
I'm 13 minutes, 12 minutes. What else, Coleman?
Again, Gussie bullshit. There he is.
You're right. You're right.
I'd like to see you do this, Steve.
It's not his job.
It's not his job.
It's not his job.
Gus, I could do it.
He couldn't do it.
That's
He's
the
too busy
thing.
scamming
I
like
could do
homeless
it.
people out of fucking waters and
Fucking do it.
stealing.
But I could
do
show
it,
you that
though,
you can
Kirk.
do it. If you think you can do it, do it right
There's
now.
initiative. There's
He's busy,
initiative.
he's busy stealing CDs from Best Buy and fucking handing
You
out
have
to
to,
other people.
Kirk.
Making,
Anything to make a buck, right?
Fireworks going on with that.
What else?
But you got to make money, Kirk, in this world.
I make a nice living. I know.
You have a great living.
Yeah, well, I've earned it.
Yes.
Yes, I've taken risks. Mutt makes a nice living.
I do.
But you have to take risks, right? You have to do it. You have to make money.
Mutt took a risk, yeah.
What risk did I take?
That time he took some take you took at night on sports radio.
Big take, yeah. Big take.
Who knows?
I went on the air after our sensitivity training and talked about it on the air.
You did. That's true.
That was a big risk. I got in trouble for that.
You were vocal during the Belichick. You said you keep the whole Mona Lisa press conference live. Keep it
Absolutely.
running.
We're not going to break.
Remember, Rob was
an
like,
hour
Rob
plus.
was like, Mutt was screaming.
Yeah.
Who were you yelling at?
producers, and we're not going to take a break.
Who's the producer?
Matt Loper.
Oh,
my
I
guy.
like Loper. I like Loper.
I like Loper too.
Is that the
Loper's a Hall of
toughest-
Fame producer.
Is that the toughest when you're by yourself on the radio to fill
Well,
all
he
that
basically
time?
he basically was by himself, right?
How do you,
Rob, yeah, you were by
Rob and Joe Kelly.
Oh, but how did you guys fill
Hungover.
that time?
Was it really?
Yeah, he was.
That day?
Yeah, that
The
same
Belichick
day.
press conference?
Yeah, because we were down at Foxwoods
Joe Kelly?
for the Red Sox winter weekend.
God,
Remember
you're
sending us down there for that?
Yeah, that's
You and I did some of those. At least one winter weekend. at
I did a
Foxwoods.
winter weekend.
We definitely did.
Yes. Did I do the one with you with Valentine when they hired him?
I think it was me, you, and Rob with Bobby
Yeah,
Valentine,
I think
right?
it was.
Yeah.
Karen too, I think.
Tom Karen?
Yeah, I think he was there too. Because remember, like for that, it was like both like a crossover.
Because they wanted to self cross promote.
And right away, I was like, "Ooh, this is definitely not going to work." Like, he's an asshole.
How did you guys get through a show if you were by yourself and the phone lines weren't?
That was
full?
every show Mutt ever did.
Like, how did you get
That's
through
not
it?
true.
But how
Mutt
did you
was
get
the-
through it?
Mutt- we used to
Mutt?
do in the old show. Mutt was the master of the pause. Half
I
his
still
half
do
his,
it.
half his opening
You
monologue.
may get that Friday on Mutt Stack. You may just get a solo podcast.
You should start doing that in the Mutt seconds. I'll just pause for like 3 paragraphs.
No, listen, Patriots fans, listen to me when I say this. Bill Belichick has to go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there we go.
888 say ESPN 888-3776.
Well, I'm with my friend Thomas Edward Brady. Belichick should stay, but that's fine. I don't want him going. I don't
Oh,
want
did you
Belichick.
watch the Brady clip with Stephen A.
I think
Smith?
it'd be mutual, though.
Yeah.
I have a take on this.
I think he's going to stink if he does.
See, I think this is the first sign he might actually be good at it.
When you talk about how like the old guys are
Yes,
better.
yeah, he had an edge to himself. He was like
he has-
very
but he
confident
has
about it.
Nothing of
He's just vanilla.
substance,
He's a
though.
vanilla guy.
I was not. We can have him on, but I was not that impressive.
What Brady?
Is he, yeah. Any Brady luck, Gus, or no? Who we got?
He's trying.
You give me the thought process.
I was just on the phone. Well, not on the phone. I was on the voicemail with Billy Vera's agent.
You were on the voicemail.
On the voicemail.
With his agent.
With I left him. I left his agent a voicemail.
You ever heard anybody who said they were on the voicemail with somebody?
No, this happens every show, though. I laugh every time.
That is funny.
What else, Coleman?
So I did have that.
What other questions do you have, Steve? You have a bunch of questions. What else?
Well, you said not
Go
to
ahead,
bring
go
them
ahead.
up.
I mean, it's not
though.
about Midnight Runner Rocky. I don't know. Go ahead.
Well, that's
Anything
all
about
I
the
really
show?
So you didn't think the Brady sound was like sign he might be good? No, I did.
He's not going to do it anyway.
It's a lot of money.
Nah, I didn't really have anything major.
Well, you have like 40 things there. Like what? Give me one. Go
Huey
ahead.
Lewis.
Great. Good.
Great.
Sure. Not great, but you know what I mean. Like I like Huey.
Why not great?
Because he's not a great songwriter. He's not write songs like Independence Day or Racing in the Street.
Okay.
He writes songs like I Want a New Drug, which I like.
You didn't like that album,
No,
Sports?
no, I love it. I have the
Yeah.
album. I like it, but I'm saying
I don't
there are
hear you
guys-
talk about them much.
because they're not like deep. They're not
Yeah.
like Neil Young or Petty or George Harrison or Bruce Springsteen. But these are good, like poppy.
Yeah.
Great place for me in the 80s. I loved Huey Lewis.
Speaking of that, Kirk, when it comes to Bruce,
Yes.
and you go to concerts,
I've been to
as many
concerts,
as you've been, is there a song that he plays during a show that you wish he doesn't play
Sure.
anymore?
Yes, Badlands, Born to Run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get that there are people that are going for the first time.
Right.
Or
Now,
the second time. They want to hear
Is
Born
there
to
one
Run.
that he doesn't play anymore that you wish he would put back in the rotation?
Well, there's like a million, but like, yeah. You just
Is it
kinda-
one that the one that you like the most that is not in the rotation?
Probably Adam Raised the Cane, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't play it much. I haven't heard it in 10 years, so yeah.
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 Is there a reason why? Did they just phase out songs?
Well,
or?
he's got a million songs.
Yeah.
And if you know, but he's a fairly
Well,
successful
no, I wonder.
artist.
I
He's
wonder.
got a lot
I
of
know,
songs.
but I wonder why.
And Bruce Springsteen,
sometimes.
Coleman, you're not seeing guys drop dead at his concerts. You know what I'm saying?
No, not at
He's
all.
not throwing water at them. You know, he's you know, he'd be like, if somebody died at his concert, next show, he'd be like, we're not doing the show here tonight. And then they would wait. Taylor Swift's dancing on the grave of these people. Did you see
It's
this?
true. Yeah.
Just like, taunting them with water. Disgraceful.
It's a rough run.
Oh my, what's
Between
that?
Kelsey dropped a big pass last night, fumble. Oof, not good for their relationship.
Oh, they played last night?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
lost.
they lost.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Rematch.
Bad for Josh, Cowboys fan.
That is bad for Josh.
It is.
That's true. That's true.
I
I want the
think-
Patriots to draft Marvin Harrison.
Okay.
Oh, Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah.
Well, yes, Steve.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I want to draft the guy who shot somebody. I want to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. That's
He
what I
did.
want.
That'd be a good case episode. Marvin Harrison shooting someone in a car wash.
I want to mess it up
talked
because I want Marvin Harrison on the team. I'm not getting in the middle of it. I'm friends with a lot of people in the Patriots organization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
yes.
fine. Yeah,
What are they going to do with Bill? Since you know people over there.
He's not going anywhere. Okay. They shouldn't fight. I know you're doing your sports radio. You don't want Bill Belichick.
Not during the year, but after the year, yeah, he's got to go.
Why? Why?
Because the game has passed him by.
Stupid. If he gets a good quarterback, he hasn't passed him by.
But he drafted a quarterback. How'd that work out?
Yeah,
for
but it's
him?
been horrible.
And it didn't work out. That's how it works. Like, you guys are so spoiled. Like, this is like sometimes fuck ups happen.
I can't believe you said you're watching Red Zone because I don't think you watch football anymore. But 2 weeks ago, at the 9:30 game against the Colts, When
I didn't watch any of that.
You didn't watch any of it. When he did a punt block with no one back to
I did
return
see the
punt.
clip.
That
I
was
did see the
bad.
clip. That was bad.
And then
was
he
bad.
did not call a timeout at the end of half and gave the Colts a free field goal. These are things we used to shit on him for.
He wants a high pick.
Which I'm okay with that. If that's the sleeper cell here, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's trying to lose. I can tell you that.
Confirmed?
Yes, confirmed. Yes. Yeah. What else?
The Giants this weekend, that win was stupid.
Yeah, you don't want
Looking
that. It's good
back,
for the
'cause now
Patriots.
it's- Exactly.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
And like, oh, he eats with his parents. The quarterback. I get
Tommy
the joke.
DeVito.
Yeah, I get the joke.
Oh shit! I wanted Dave Coleman knew his name.
Number 15.
Number 15. Oh
wow. What number is Saquon Barkley?
26.
Yeah.
He's Slayton had a touchdown
know
too.
LT,
He's
but he knew
86.
Tommy DeVito.
Listen to his voice. He's so pissed.
I love the Saquon tweet. I love seeing that. I love the comments.
Oh, one of your third minutes stole my fucking game. I forgot to text you about that. Who was that guy who sat here and did the Coleman No Sports game?
Oh, Beanbag
That's my
Ron?
game,
Oh,
Beanbag
yeah.
Ron, you asshole.
You did a good job.
Now I can't play it anymore. Beanbag Ron stole it.
Well, ask him a question. You won't know. You think he knows Bernie Williams' number?
I think he went back and probably looked at it.
He knows who Bernie Williams is.
What
the
instrument
name.
does Bernie Williams play
know the
post-career?
Yeah, but I know the name. I just don't.
He gets very defensive about this.
Bernie
You know
Williams
this?
become very
52.
popular.
Wasn't he 52?
He played the national
51.
anthem with this
51.
instrument at Yankee Stadium. Bernie Williams.
I don't know, trumpet or sax.
Guitar.
One of those two.
Big guitarist, I believe.
That's not. That's
Bernie
kind of-
Williams sounds like a sax player.
That's kind of a douchey question, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Who's your favorite Yankee of all time?
I guess I'd say.
He gets very. You see how his attitude changes? He gets very.
Yes.
No. Don't be a dick.
I guess I'd say like Jeter, just because of kind of
Sure,
growing
that's a good
up.
one.
I
That's a
guess.
good one. One of the best players ever. Sure.
Yeah, I have a Thurman Munson jersey, so I kind of like that.
Know what number he is then? If you have the jersey.
45.
No, I don't think so. I think he's 15, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He is.
There is a 5 in it.
It's on the back. Can't see it.
That's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, not in the Hall of Fame. Nor should he be. He was not going to be a Hall of Famer. Thurman Munson. No, he was not. He wasn't. What else?
Odyssey stock yesterday.
Oh,
fell 12 and a half.
That's the thing about
Can't
Greg.
pay
Like,
Rich.
I got nothing against Greg. Whatever. Like Mutt hates him, but like how are you gonna pay? Like, when does it end? I don't understand that. Like, their stock is less than a penny.
It's not on. It's got delisted officially.
Yeah, it's less than a penny, right?
Yeah.
So
far less.
What I was told is
I'll read
it's-
like the text I got. It's less than a penny.
But what's the end game for them? Like,
think
what
nothing.
happens?
I
a
guess
million miles of bankruptcy court. The
Bankruptcy,
first thing
yeah.
is going to be
Yeah.
the first thing you're going to see early next year is them starting to sell off stations to
Can
then
you do
pay
this?
their debtors.
Could you do this with Odyssey, Steve? Where you buy Odyssey and then resell it? Like you do
I could.
with these potato chips.
I could.
Are you
Yeah.
buying Odyssey secretly?
How much is it right now? What's a cap?
It's in the millions. Like I think affordable for you.
Well, how many millions are we talking about? $40 million.
It's $4.5 million, maybe.
That's the cost to buy the company.
Their market cap is very, very low.
Portnoy could do that, though, right?
The problem is you're
Under
assuming-
50 million.
You're
like
assuming so
47.
much debt.
It was
Yeah.
47, not 4.5. Sorry.
Yeah.
And what would you do if you have it, though?
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like,
you're in
it'd
the
be-
hole
it'd be
already.
funny for a show to own Odyssey. Then what do you do?
Yeah, because
You can't-
as a radio company, they're trying to do video and podcast to get away from radio. So what would you do?
and they haven't landed. Like they have no original.
nothing.
They
on
spent
there.
millions on
Oh,
podcasts.
tons.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, Stephen A. Smith.
Right. And when do you hear about these podcasts? Never.
Never. Kate
Never.
Was it Cadence
No.
13
You think
or some
how much
company?
work do you think Stephen A.
Trista
Smith puts in
Crick, I
his
think,
fucking
is on there.
podcast?
Zero.
He shows up after his show and yells for 40 minutes. I'm sure.
They pay him a lot of money to do
Oh,
it.
sure. I don't blame him, but I'm just saying, like, there's no
pe-
audience, there's no engagement for that. It's like the dumb thing they did when they first started. The thing they wanted me to do.
Yeah, don't people like stop that now?
Radio.com with Brian Scalabrine. And I told him exactly at the time. I was like, this is going to fail because these guys aren't going to try, and you're just going to pay them. It's exactly what happens.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, they're fucked. But I don't know what that means. I mean, I guess.
Locally, probably because they're a legacy station, they're probably one of the last that'll really feel the real pinch. But they'll sell stations starting next year. That'll be the big start. And they'll start because they have so many debtors they owe money to, including the Red Sox. They owe a lot of money
But
to.
they're like $1 billion in debt, though. Like
I'm
$600 million. Like
I'm aware,
It's
yeah.
great. If it's great if you sell off a radio station in South Dakota.
We'll also
for
declare some
40
bankruptcy,
grand.
and it'll end up in go.
They'll do
have
that.
they'll have to sell off not just the radio station, but they'll have to sell towers.
They're doing that.
and they're going to start doing bigger markets. But I think Boston will be one of the last. I think.
Probably it's the last one field we want to get rid of that.
Because the Red Sox tie is obsessed with the Red Sox.
Yeah.
which
But
is
what?
Well,
what-
Philadelphia too. WIP is probably going to.
How much longer does he have on that contract with the Red Sox?
a couple of years, I think.
I'm not sure.
So that might be the end after the Red
Could
Sox
be.
contract is up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What if Gus got David Field on the air?
Sure, I'd love to talk. How's it going, Gus?
Not good.
What do we got?
No,
I don't want Gus to go.
I'm doing everything I can. to try to get
Walk
through.
us through the process.
So I've called again Carl's people. I called again Henry
Whose
Winkler,
people?
Carl Withers people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Henry Winkler's
Carl
people.
Withers.
I tried to call
Carl
Brandy Love
Withers.
again. I tried.
I thought the phone call went well.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't
What
get
else?
Apollo Creed.
I
on.
tried Jared Goff's number.
You tried Jared Goff's
You have his
number?
number?
I was given the number. I called and it said this is the Goffs on the voicemail. So I left the voicemail trying.
Okay. Well, I know he's a fan of the show.
Yeah.
so-
Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
What else, Coleman?
Bill Burr responding to his wife flipping off Trump.
I didn't hear this. What did he have to say?
Big boy stuff, but don't come back and start crying.
Bill Burr here on the Rich Eisen Show. I love
That's like those Trump guys. They're always going like, you snowflakes, F your feelings and all of that. And then you make fun of Trump. They're like, oh my God, it's so disrespectful.
He's not wrong. He's completely not wrong.
No.
I say this all the time. The Republicans are just as soft. They say, oh, and then we make fun of it. They're soft as baby shit. He's not wrong about that.
Jerry's not. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a good point. But other than that, no. Has Jerry been back on yet or no?
Not that I know of, no.
I think there was an episode yesterday, but I didn't.
Was it with
I didn't-
him or no?
I don't know. I didn't listen.
I don't think
it shows
it's
up
been
in my
him.
library, but I
Wasn't
don't.
him?
I don't think so. No.
It shows up in my library.
Gus,
but I don't listen to it.
I'm giving you a 30-minute extension.
I wonder who he's talking to.
Who was that?
Joe Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla.
Joe Mazzulla.
Who is that?
The coach of the Celtics.
Oh.
I'm sure he'll
That's tough overtime loss last night.
After
I'm not
last
sure
night,
he'd be
he'll be right there.
Talk about soft as baby shit too, by the way.
Who?
That Missoula guy.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
he is the reason why he's
He is humorless.
as good a
huh?
chance he gets fired as they go to an NBA championship this year.
Friday,
Because of him.
Jerry was still undergoing vocal cord treatment. Alice Shattuck, Montante, and Ironhead host the show today.
I think the Montante thing shows your growth. I think there's a previous version of you that just says make a real decision.
Well, if I was paying him, if I was paying him, it would be no decision.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah,
one or the
that's
other.
fair.
But what am I going to do? Like, he's in New Jersey.
Yeah, I know, but you I think that shows for you to admit like what can I do? That's growth for you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I think it's a big knock on Jerry though. Like, he has to use my characters. Like, that's a knock.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
a knock. I know you're afraid to criticize him. But
Is it a knock on Cullinane that he's golfing with people that are like characters in the show?
No, because Colleen's an idiot.
Or is he friends with him anyway?
Colleen would say I'm an idiot. Like, he's not going to dispute that. That's why, like, I can't kill Cullinane. He's a moron, but he knows he's a moron. Like, there's beauty in that. You know, he's one of the great morons of all time, but he's part of the show's history. What else, guys? Coleman, what else?
I don't know if you saw this video, but the massive sinkhole in the middle of the 18 fairway at Pebble Beach, that was wild.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Crazy. I mean, that's a crazy weather spot, though. Like, they can get, I mean, it could be 42 degrees and pouring rain like crazy, and the next day be 85 degrees.
Is that where the golf league stuff is? That's why they postponed the
isn't that
simulator stuff a
I
year?
don't think so. Is it? I know nothing about that stuff. I saw yesterday. I'm like, I don't care what.
They postponed it for a full year.
Yeah. Which I don't
Boston,
understand.
the Boston team's legit.
It's a shame.
My guy
isn't it?
Rory.
I was really looking forward to watching that.
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know how you watch it.
Online,
Where would they
I
play
assume.
that? Yeah.
No
It's
idea.
probably like whatever. What does Liv use? Don't they use like
WB
CW
or something? Or, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I guess, but these are big names. Like, I would think that. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, you got me. How you doing, Gus?
Yeah, we're still going.
Okay. Joe Mazzulla get back to you yet?
Not yet.
Well, that's a shame. What else? What else do you have, Steve? Any other thoughts? I'm sure you
He had a whole piece of paper there.
I had a whole piece of paper, but I went through it.
Just your person.
No,
It's
no,
more
I
about
went
you
through
than
it.
the show. Like he just wants to hang out with you. Like Spritz.
I know.
He's on the masthead. It's the Kirk Minahan show.
It's true. It was a quick lunch that day. I wish it had been longer.
Well, we can do it again if you want.
Show right after the show. You and Mike can do it. I'll do it. I'll have lunch with you.
It's more Amazon tips.
That's true. You can make some money doing it.
You can.
Holiday season.
It's a big money maker.
What was I going to say, Coleman? Oh, so Monday, I think, again, there's some health stuff going on that's in the air, and I can't get into. I just don't want to. So I may be here Monday. So if I'm here Monday, what I think I'm going to do for Cyber Monday is do the show from here live. What do you think of this, Coleman? Do the show Monday morning on YouTube.
Yep.
And then throughout the day, have people from the Kirk Minahan Network on the main YouTube channel continue to promote merch, doing live throughout the day. Then we're going to come back later in the day and do another show.
So almost like our own telethon.
Yes.
Essentially.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah.
We'll come back.
That's really
We'll come
good.
back. Thank you, Steve. We'll come back later in the day. Again, I got stuff I'll probably have to attend to. Later in the day, do a show leading into Surviving episode 1 or whatever, and then maybe a recap after. Just stay here, like pound out like a telethon day.
Would you want to do even like a watch along?
No.
With Survivor?
I don't want to watch myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but let people watch it.
I know in the past some of the Barstool shows have done something where if you buy a certain amount, like if you buy the most of some show's brand,
well, I'll tell you right now,
you get some sort of reward.
Well, I'll tell you something. If you're the person who A, buys the most, and then B, will pick a random one as well. Obviously, at the beginning of December, we're going to announce something in Maine. At the end of March.
You haven't mentioned that, huh?
That person who spends the most gets first of all 2 VIP tickets for the show, and gets to be part of the show.
Wow!
And hang out with us before the show. Have like the pizza dinner we usually have before the show.
Wow!
That seems to be pretty good, no?
That's class.
What do you think of that, Cole?
Yeah, that's class.
Will there be waters in the green room?
That's class right there.
The one in Portland is very nice. I will say that. So if you want that, that'll be for one of them. The other prize I'm still trying to figure out. So yeah. Yes.
I accept. I'm definitely going to be there.
So you'll have the details of can they start buying on Friday?
Coleman, right? I think, right? Yeah.
In terms
I want to know how they
you're saying
qualify.
merch?
Yeah.
For Friday? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So there will be a discount over the course of the weekend.
Yeah. So we'll put videos up and we'll be ready to go. And then Monday we're going to do.
Is there a number you have to hit in terms of sales that would make Dave happy, or is there anything that?
No idea.
Yeah.
He's good like that. I mean, we'll bust our ass and we'll do okay. I think we'll do okay. Yeah, I think the Minute fans really want. I think not this one. They want the. Is there the hoodie one or no?
Yeah.
There should be over there. Yes, underneath.
Any of them.
That bottom one.
I could sell that. Don't throw it.
That's a good point, Steve. Yeah, I think people want this original old hoodie a lot.
Yeah, that
too.
and the black one.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah, this is a great one.
I'd love that.
So I'm looking forward to having this. I have one as well. So if you're the person who buys the most merch, we're going to put you in that mix. You're going to get that if you buy the most merch, and then we'll put somebody else, a random person as well, for a different prize. But the person who buys the most merch gets that sort of Grand Portland prize, as well as a hotel that night. We'll throw in there as well.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
That seems fair, Coleman, though. Nice prize? Okay, good.
Perfect.
Good. You're going, Mutt?
Going where?
To Portland that night.
What's in? Well, I'll wait for the announcement.
Mutt will be there.
I love Portland.
Anything else, Coleman?
We had Biden.
Is YouTube
struggling.
working or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is now.
It's back up.
Yeah.
It's back up.
The internet connection was tough early on.
How is it going? How's it going, Gus?
Would Dale Arnold interest you?
Sure, but he's not going to come on, so yeah.
All right, let's look at mine up to here.
What? No, we can call Dale anytime. That's not a guest. I have his number. Do you see what I'm saying, Mutt?
Yeah.
I'm just going.
Maybe you need to explain it, Mutt. Go ahead.
You need to come up with an idea that's a little bit outside the box, Gus. So maybe, even if it's random, like maybe call Subway and check in with Sam today. Have Sam come on and react to
even that.
Someone
I don't even count that.
Someone showing up. But it's something.
11:26. I have fucking Pat Ford on the phone. You know,
he's on my Mount Rushmore.
Of what?
Drip chairs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. We'll take a few calls. Let's take a few calls as Gus scrambles here. What are you looking? You're looking to watch, Steve?
No.
Yeah, Gus is getting no guest. There's no guest.
No guest.
None.
This is like a major show. Bam, bam, bam. You know, you get a guest on the 2 seconds. I get a guest on.
That's why he's got to be doing more. He should be here all the time. Like
I agree.
Guest.
Should live in that room. Brandy Love, Joe Mazzulla.
Joe, what happened last night in overtime? 17-point lead.
Oh, that was awful.
Bad loss.
Yeah.
Not good.
Bad loss.
You gotta, that's Deuce Tatum's fault.
You blaming the kid?
Yeah. That little shit? Yeah, definitely. What are you doing?
So what's the time
Check
frame
my
on
notes.
this?
That was everything I had stuff.
You have notes.
I always bring notes.
What do you have?
He's prepared. Look at him.
So,
oh god,
I want to defend this. You keep mocking. You've done a couple of shows in a row. This whole falling asleep the Moneyball thing. Can I just explain how this works? You're asking.
It's better than Blind Mike who falls asleep to the Kennedy assassination.
Well, I mean, but there's something
weird?
soothing.
That's very weird.
Something soothing about
Is
it.
there a scene you like in particular?
No, just it's the voices and the monotone. Like I didn't know Aaron Sorkin wrote it. You said I don't have no idea.
You know what that is?
I think he wrote The West Wing.
He did. He created it. Yeah.
So there's a lot of dialogue in it that just puts me to sleep. It calms me down.
Yeah, but is Jonah
Puts
Hill
me to
soothing? Is that a soothing voice or
Like
Brad
the daughter
Pitt?
and stuff?
Yeah, it doesn't
when
seem
she sings,
soothing.
she's pretty good.
Like a
Good
little girl sing, put you to sleep.
Yeah, she is a good voice too.
Creep. Okay, yeah, I guess.
But I have these headphones that you like almost wear them like a headband.
You
I should have
sleep with
brought
them
them
on?
in. Yeah, I sleep with them on.
All night?
Well, eventually I'll wake up in the middle of the night, take them off, but it helps me fall asleep. But I don't have just not the phone's not out on the bed. But I've also moved to and this is a Coleman production. Coleman suggested a lot of people in Boston do fall asleep to Spotlight. And he's right. There's a lot of talking in Spotlight, so I've now rotated that in with some Seinfeld, with some Moneyball. And you put the headphones on, over the head, fall asleep, take them off in the middle of the night. That's the way you were explaining it.
Spotlight stinks.
What is it?
Oh, it's a good movie.
That's a movie.
The Boston Globe movie.
Oh, okay.
It's a fucking Globe movie. Globes are heroes. Good job.
Rachel McAdams.
Whatever.
Big fan. But yeah, the headphones, and I heard Tim from Canton's brought up there's some sort of pillow speaker that you can get instead, but I like these headphones you wrap around your head, almost like you'd wear them running.
Huh?
I was lost. I don't know what he was talking about.
What are you explaining the process to fall asleep? You sort of mock this whole idea.
It's like a headband?
Yeah, you wear it like a headband. There's speakers in the parts where your ear goes. Yeah.
So
why don't you just read?
You put the headband because you can't.
Because it's dark. My wife's already asleep.
You put the headband around like here.
Yeah.
Covers your eyes.
You can put it sort of up above on your forehead.
And it goes down like this.
Yeah. There's two.
Every night you listen to Moneyball?
Not every night. It's a rotation. Seinfeld, Moneyball.
Seinfeld is not. People are laughing in it.
I've seen every episode like 9 times, so I know which one it is. It gets my mind from moving off everything else that it's on. And my disaster of a life, and it gets like false.
I'll never forget the first Sassy one I saw, where she was eating an apple. That changed my life. That literally changed my life. Sassy Snaps eating that apple.
Right?
I'm gonna.
It's the voice.
Jeff D. Lowe will be fine with me doing Sassy Snacks for a niche category, right?
It has to.
Oh, yeah.
I should have done that for the 12 one. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I just like the idea of him having to go back and watch the entire catalog.
Which episode?
Kirk, was it just apples? Like what?
No, I like my 3 favorite. If I'm being honest, are.
Yes.
If you don't think that's funny, Steve.
Oh, it's great. It's great. That had a boy, Gus. That was good.
Talking about Kings of Queens and what? Other comedy classics, did you say?
In other 90s and 2000s.
Who was that?
That was Leah Remini.
Yes.
Do you think that's actually your number or no?
Yeah.
How do you get that?
I have sources.
So why don't you have a million guests on there? Like,
you should,
I'm
right?
trying.
Your sources
He can't close.
This is
He cannot
like the
close.
situation.
Sources means definitely a random person just DM'd him a fake Leah Remini.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
How'd you get
the Montante?
Was it
Has to
Montante?
be
Oh, it was
Montante.
Montante, right?
Has to be.
It was Montante?
It's not Montante at all. There's a service that you can find numbers.
Oh, I've done the case.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that works.
So I've called in a favor from an old friend in radio.
Okay. So I would say.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good, Steve.
Gus, what did you think about that Montante feedback the other day on Mike and the Minifans? I mean, he really went after
He
you.
hasn't heard it yet. He'll get to it eventually. Don't worry. All right. Load up, Coleman?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Oh, before we take them, hold on one second.
Yep.
I would say the Apple video, the Sassy Snacks Q&A, and probably our last video when we played. I would get 100 out of 100.
One where she tells people she moved and how excited.
Yeah.
She sounds excited in there. Like
She's sad. She just got sick right after that, too. And then she dies. It's very sad. Pancreatic cancer. Very sad.
That's what she died from?
She died of pancreatic cancer, yeah. Yep. Honestly, I hate to say this right now because of where I stand with this woman. Her loss is the worst pancreatic cancer loss in my life.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm down on my mom right now. What do you want me to say? I'm down on her right now.
Taking shrapnel.
Are you still talking about her in therapy?
She's a whole. It's like fuck her. That's what my therapist was like.
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, what are you gonna? Nothing's gonna get solved at this point. You know? What are you gonna do? And I do think she tried to turn me into like a girl with the hair and stuff in the dance lessons.
Oh, wait a second. That picture.
Right.
That T-shirt.
Yeah.
Little Kirky snap. Can we get that up for?
That should be.
That would be an unbelievable shirt.
Well, but
That
stuff
shirt
like
is
that comes
unbelievable.
up.
But by the time it happened, right? Yeah. But I'm telling you, the dancing, the hair, like she wanted a girl.
You might be right.
I think so, yeah.
Like the people she would hire, yeah, like just the guys that
People
she would
what?
have me have sex with. Like I think she was definitely she wanted to be a girl. I think.
Did she do it to your other brothers or just you?
Ryan
or your other brother?
did.
The other brother.
The other
yeah.
brother, I had another brother that did not dance, and then Ryan danced, which is unbelievable.
What was that about?
Well, she danced. She was a dancer.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
but like she's like eventually when I got old enough to start playing like basketball and stuff, I was like, I'm not fucking doing this on Saturday morning. I'm like playing town basketball.
He's not into that, you know?
And what was your dad's take on that? He like let it happen?
I think about that now as an older man, and think about it. Like when I was the only kid, like my mom was like, all right, I'm taking Kirk to dance, and then she did her dance stuff. I'll be gone for 6 hours or whatever. For him, he's like,
oh, that was a
great.
vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see you later.
See you guys later.
Yeah, I would because when I was younger, I was like, why'd you let me do it? Now I'm like, oh, of course, that makes sense.
Yeah, like it's.
Well, yeah, Mud, if you don't have your sons around, I mean, it must be a
I was
vacation
gonna say,
for
my
you.
wife's like, I'm taking the boys.
What's
to
every day for him?
Well, yeah.
shopping for a little. Like, fine, good.
Go ahead.
Go.
Yeah,
Go.
good luck.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. Go. Take some calls. Hello.
Hello, Kirk. It's Chris Burke, back with my annual tradition to name my top Thanksgiving turkey of 2023.
Gobble, gobble. How many gobbles
In a
you give this man?
late-breaking development.
So far, 4 gobbles.
4 gobbles.
In a late-breaking, surprising development, hummus has been knocked off in favor of the biggest turkey of 2023, Steve from Gloucester. This guy couldn't get a woman hard if you doused her in gasoline and gave him a box of matches.
Oh, he's a father. I don't know if that's true.
No.
Well, it's true. You produced a child. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. There you go.
Could you get him on the show?
Who's that?
Chris Burke.
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
Oh. That show missed me.
Is that a Sunday night show?
Yeah. I was too old, I think, at that point.
That was a family show. We
Life
watched
goes on,
Sundays,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Christopher Burke is still alive. That's good. 58. Good run.
Wow.
Yeah. Hello.
What's up, Divya Mushes? Dan Katz from the lake in Milton Mush.
Newton, yeah.
Mutt, I need you to make a decision, buddy. This guy, Chris Scheim, is an enemy to the Mini fan.
I would agree, Mutt.
What do you mean?
He just blocked him in that fan call. Your guy.
Well, the way this call has started, would you take his call if you had to take his call?
Fair point. What were you saying?
I asked Greg, I said, because they do this wicked awesome thing, just asking, the segment. So I said, just asking, because Greg all day was saying that all sideline reporters are there for looks. So I said, Greg, just asking, do you validate the great Kirk Minahan when he said about Aaron Andrews? And he cut me off. He wouldn't play that.
It's a reasonable question.
Yeah.
Reasonable question.
Yeah.
Is he an asshole?
Greg
kind of.
Yeah.
Isn't Dan an enemy for listening to the show all day?
That's a good point. Thank you, Dan. Yeah. Yes, he's an asshole. Yeah. Greg's an asshole. Like, I've always got along with him, but he's an asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't confirm.
It is wild. Like, Hamden had that in place for months. Jesus. I'm yelling at you guys in Atlanta. It was
easily
done.
Easily 6 months.
Anybody's worked
Easily
up about
6
you.
months.
Yeah.
How can they afford him with no ratings?
He's not making much. His ratings are pretty good. It's the highest rated morning show since Kirk and Callahan.
Do you think he makes? He doesn't make
Right,
seven.
Mike?
I can confirm that. Yes. Yeah.
It's a more successful show than Mike
Again, you
Callahan.
keep saying it. Mutt and Callahan, it was a failure of a show. Was never really given a chance by the company. Okay.
No.
Was never given a chance. by the company.
I don't think
was never given a chance by the company.
That was a
And the
bad
former
spot.
host of that show fucked his friends.
Even if the show was given a fair chance by the company, he had no chance.
I disagree.
I killed that show before it started.
But Kirk, was it more about
you and Jerry?
Was it about you and Jerry?
Jerry
You're right. What's up?
He seemed like he was more shrapnel. I think that was more between you and Jerry, and he was kind of like
between me and the station. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Mutt's fault.
No.
He's irrelevant. But he had no chance. Like Jerry.
No,
Jerry,
there's no way.
Mutt's issue has always been with me about that. It should be with Jerry. Like Jerry.
Jerry should have defended you more.
We've talked about Jerry's
We've never
role
been
in
close
that show.
since then. We've never talked really since then.
Who?
You and I. Not really.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That gift card bounced, by the way, at the record store.
It did not.
And you don't yet?
No, I haven't used it yet.
And you don't think Jerry will ever talk to you again?
I'm never going to talk to Jerry.
You're never going to talk to him, but you sent him that text.
Yeah,
so I thought maybe it was
just
like
a joke. Like,
yeah.
We're good. Like I think our lives are better not talking to each other. Well, Jerry can't talk to anyone.
I was going to say, he can't talk right now anyway.
What's that?
That's not fair.
It's chemo day.
You can tweet.
No, I'm kidding. I hope Jerry's healthy, all kidding aside. Like, I hope he has his health, but he's an idiot. Hello.
Kirk, John Sears from the Kegos.
John,
Happy
how are you?
Thanksgiving.
Thank you, John. Oh, yeah, sure. Right.
A classic episode, probably the best Thanksgiving episode in maybe television history.
No
on season
question.
3.
No question.
And an easy one. What is the name of the veteran that Brandon takes in?
Oh, geez. Jack Canner?
Well, I can't. Yeah, right
Yeah.
on the button. Right on the button.
That was great.
It's the great. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest Thanksgiving episode. It's the greatest episode of television of all time. It's the greatest episode.
That is a great episode.
And-
Yeah.
Great echoes. Great echoes in that episode.
Because he was on the beach, wasn't he? Didn't
but
Brandon
as-
find him on the
as a
beach?
character-
And yeah.
You got it.
No, he found Steve. He found him outside looking.
No. Originally,
in the first episode, and he got him a job interview, and he didn't show up.
The summer before, John, as you know, he saw him on the beach.
Right. He saw him on the beach and got him an interview that he didn't.
And
show
what
up
was his boss's name, Kirk?
Henry.
Henry, yeah.
Who's had a nice career, that actor. He's
Great actor.
Yeah.
Played by, I forget his name, but he's been on, like, I don't watch it, but he's on Grey's Anatomy, like, the whole time, I think.
And what would he watch?
From that episode.
Soap opera?
Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless. Yeah.
From that episode, Steve also is filming that special with his mother.
Yeah.
And he's flirting with the production assistant.
Yeah.
The production assistant, can you say what show she was on for 3 episodes? Let's just say Mutt sleeps to it.
Oh, she's on Seinfeld, yeah.
She was, yeah.
She played Rachel, one of
Jerry's girlfriends.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you, John.
Well, you say Echoes is great in the episode.
Ooh, it's tough. Yeah. Load up, Coleman.
What did you think of the WKRP Thanksgiving? With the turkeys can
I
fly?
wasn't
Were
a
you
big
not into that
WKRP
show?
side. No, not really.
No?
Too goofy. It was too goofy.
Yeah.
It was okay.
A little early for me, yeah.
Famous episode, though.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Probably maybe the most famous Thanksgiving episode, maybe. I don't know.
You really thought I was in my 50s?
I still think you're in your 50s.
Yeah.
Talk about WKRP in Cincinnati. She was on the 70s.
Well, I mean, we're right around the same age.
I'm 50 years old. I know, but I'm just saying. Did Mike and Clemmer tape that? Cheers episode, huh?
Tonight, 4 o'clock.
Tonight at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
You think 4
Tonight
o'clock
at
is
4
at night?
o'clock?
Well, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. When does tonight start in your mind?
Anytime after. Anytime after today.
It's a simple. That's unbelievable. What time does night start? What time? No, answer, Gus. I know I need to know. What time does night start in Gus's world?
Hold on, Gus. Gus, we'll let everybody else go first. What time?
5 o'clock.
You think 5 o'clock's night?
Yes, nighttime is 5
Even
o'clock.
the summer, like when it's light out.
Yes, 5 o'clock.
I think it's
Nighttime.
like 7.
Yeah.
No.
Coleman?
I'd say
Do
like
you think 5 o'clock is nighttime?
Yes.
now. Yes.
Well, yeah, but normal, like in the summer? No.
No. I'd
7
say
or 8
like
o'clock?
6.
Yeah.
I'll give you 6.
Yeah.
I'll give you. I'll settle at 6. Gus?
I would say 7.
I was going to say 4.
He said something else.
Down the blast.
I'm trying to do like 3 things right now. I said.
That's a producer's job, Gus.
I know.
Fucking producer's job. Jesus. Hello. And Gus, I hate, 1 second, buddy. I'm sorry. I hate being this old guy. I sound like Brady now with these quarterbacks. I hate being, because I know you think I'm tough on you. I hate being the old guy saying this, but Mutt was there.
Back in my day.
It's true, though. It's true.
What was?
I mean,
You had a deeper level, and maybe you still do, that I don't see. But there was a psychological warfare you'd play on producers.
Yeah, I don't feel like I do that anymore. Not really. Because you guys are trying hard. Curtis tried hard.
Was it just Curtis, or were you on Ken a lot too? Like, did you give
Ken avoided most.
Ken
But
avoided
Curtis
it?
was more
Ken
in the
avoided
stuff
most.
that, like, Curtis was just like, when the show was going, you needed him to do stuff.
Yeah.
Because Ken was on the board.
Is that whole act fake?
What?
With Ken? Like,
What act?
I don't know how he moved up, and I don't know.
He
I
did
never
move up.
really.
I don't know. I don't listen.
I never really bought it.
Mutt
with
listens to
him.
the station. I don't. So I don't know what he's not on the air, right?
He does the Saturday show with Curtis.
Oh, we have a guest, Coleman?
We have your boxer you're managing for Providence.
No.
He's never been on.
Nope, that's not a guest. The guy from Tim's documentary?
Yeah,
So Tim Riggles gave you his phone number.
We just got him on.
That's not a guest for the documentary.
No.
It's more promotional for the documentary.
He is on
Tim,
the
you're watching.
line.
Excellent job by
He is
you.
on the line if we would
No,
like
we're
to.
good. We're good.
All right.
Jesus. Nothing against the guy.
No, I'm trying.
The documentary
here.
does look awesome.
What's
Like,
that?
The documentary.
Yeah,
that
oh, yeah,
produced.
no.
From the teaser that I saw. Good
I
job.
forgot I agreed to do that, Jesus. Hello.
Hey, Coleman, I think you got to stop being such a dick to Gus.
This is crazy. All this dick to Gus
turn.
shit.
Well, everybody else feels that way, Coleman. There may be truth to
You're a
it.
complete asshole to him. You're
I'm not.
condescending, you're rude, and you throw him under the bus. Kirk is going to eventually start turning on you, and you'd much
let's
rather
get
have Gus
started.
in your corner than be alienated.
Yeah, I just don't see it. So I think you guys are reading
you're
into it a little too
fucking
much. So
No, I specifically, I would agree with this point. When Kirk asks you about what stuff Gus does, you very rarely have a good answer.
Oh, you throw him
for
under the bus.
You chuck him right under there.
You hate
I'm also the same guy that met with him the other night to try and plan out.
See how his
what he
voice
can do.
changes, though? He gets
Yeah.
very...
Yeah, there's
he
an
does.
edge to him. It's, I don't know if it's
Very
the holiday
defensive.
season.
There
or-
definitely seems like there's a competition back
Well,
there.
Coleman's got one foot out the door. He's ready to go to New Jersey for Thanksgiving. This is a check-in
Oh, yeah.
episode.
Checking
Oh.
out.
Yes,
They're
this is a
strong.
vacation episode.
You and the Jersey Bros? Are there bros you hang out with when you go home?
It's the Jimmy Carter crew.
Wow. He may die when you
small
go.
party, yeah, right.
Isn't
Eyes
that
on
one of the
Wednesday.
weirdest stories you've ever heard?
Yes.
Like, what was that about? Like, you're gonna have a party when the guy dies?
The
Like,
teacher is very
I just
strange.
don't get that.
Mr. Madsen, the man.
Mr. Madsen, the man.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Steve, are you proficient in Italian?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was wondering if we do an exercise. So you could just translate some words for me.
Sure.
Hello.
Buongiorno. Ciao.
Okay. Love.
Amore.
And eggplant.
Melanchana.
Oh, you stupid fuck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good try.
Where were we going with that?
I don't really know. Did you get that one or no?
I did not know.
How big? How much mashed potatoes?
It's going to serve at least 20-something people. We make double. We have to make, yes.
Wow. Jesus.
Double serves 20?
Yeah. Well, I guess the serving size is 12, so 24.
I'm working on it.
Do you like the meal? You like the whole Thanksgiving meal, Mike?
I do. I'm not,
I'm not into it at all.
The cool thing now is I got to eat out of a turkey's asshole. I don't want the stuffing there.
I don't get that. I don't care about that.
I like all of it.
I'd rather just have a plate of spaghetti.
It's almost like
you've had
almost
this
like
for a while.
Gigi in The Sopranos, where it just like bounds you all
My
up.
mom used to make me a little ziti on the side.
Of course she did.
Bitch. But
famously,
still hate her. Famous what?
Famously, we made sure you had your chicken fingers and Pepsi when you came to Carter's birthday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your uncle.
You wanted you didn't want eggplant, so I'm not eating.
Your uncle hooked us up. Yeah,
you did. Shut up.
He did. He had the big ziti and the eggplant, the hair. Leominster's own.
Pride of Leominster. Yeah,
absolutely. Going to Italy.
Next,
Has your mom ever been to Italy?
She has. Her and my dad went a couple years ago.
Oh, that's nice. Is your uncle ever gone?
I don't know if Uncle Joe's ever gone.
So you're Italian on your mother's side.
Yeah. Pellegrini.
Oh, is that right?
Pellegrini. Am I saying that right, Steve?
You are.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Nicolas Cage, a.k.a. Nick.
Oh, hey, Nick. Hey, Nicholas, how you doing?
Good, thanks. May I ask you a trivia question?
Sure, it's been a while. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, back to work.
Sure.
There's been some talk this week about what you can find in an airport. And my answer to that question would be me in my 2014 film Left Behind, in which I played an airline pilot.
Okay.
The original Left Behind film series starred Kirk Cameron, who is Cameron old now. But when he was Cameron Young, he was on growing pains. Now, the golfer Cameron Young had some growing pains when he was left behind by missing the cut in his first appearance at which tournament in 2022 before tying for 7th in 2023?
I have no idea. First tournament. The Sony Open.
No, Kirk, it was the Masters. He missed the cut at the Masters in 2022.
Well, that wasn't his first tournament, though, Nicholas, right?
No, his first appearance.
Oh, I got you. I
which
got you.
tournament?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
try harder next time, Kirk.
Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
The phraseology. I thought it was the first time you ever played. I agree. I thought it was the first time you ever played as a pro. Threw me off.
Should definitely have been the Masters, yeah.
No, that would have made sense.
Do you like his game, Cameron Young?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the way he hits it. Low, high, a lot of imagination. What?
Didn't expect to get some good Cam Young talk today. It's good.
Hey, what do you want?
Steve's into it.
Hello.
Uncle Kirky, can I please come to your house for dinner this year, please?
Who is this?
Chase Cullinane.
Of course, Chase. You're always welcome at the home.
Daddy spent all of our food stamps this month on fucking TikTok followers, and now we're down to just ramen, and I hate it.
Harry loves those cup of noodles.
I had some last night.
So
thanks, Chase. We're good, Chase. We're good, Chase.
We moved from.
They load up, Coleman, I presume?
Yes. So the regular ramen is super loaded with sodium. We found the one from Trader Joe's much more not only affordable, much healthier.
Oh, good.
But he'll eat that every weekend lunch. That's what he wants. He gets a spicy one. Ben is not like
chicken.
Yes,
spicy chicken. Yeah.
Harry's the age now where he's starting to grow a lot. Now he's just eating. Like it's just fucking crazy. Like he'll have like whatever. Kate took him to the mall recently, and she's like, he had 4 Cinnabon things and 3 pretzels. He weighs like he weighs nothing. He's starting to grow. He's getting long.
Spurt,
yeah. You know how it is. Hello.
Kirk, this is your president, Donald J. Trump.
Wow.
That's an honor.
Wow.
What an honor.
Good job, Gus. Wow.
Thank you. Kirk, I hope it's okay. I called. I didn't want to interrupt Mutt talking about the perils of ramen.
Have you ever spoken to the president?
I have not. No, first time. Wow, this is an honor.
This is the 2 giants meeting up here. Mutt.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. I get to talk with Mutt, and I think it's Abe Vigoda.
It is, Mr. President. Yes, yes, sir.
What a shame. His parents named him Steve, and he can't even pronounce it.
It is true. It's a cruel irony, sir.
Kirk, you had Mike. He's got moron money, and now you have Mutt McNetsky, and he's a moron without money.
That's fair, Mr. President. Very fair.
Yes, sir. Vicious. Yeah.
It was a canned joke, but we're gonna move on.
That's right. That's right. We know, sir. They don't all hit, but that's you keep swinging. That's all you can do.
I like to fuck around, but hey, here's the deal, Kirk. I have to talk to one of your producers there. You know what we call him? We call him Condescending Coleman. He's on his high horse. He thinks he's so good, but I know people. I know a lot of people, and I talked to some people, and you know what they called him when he was in college? You know what they called him? They called him Jiggly Jack. Is
that true, Coleman?
Yeah, he found it. Yeah,
he's good.
Yeah.
Kirk, his milkshake brought all the boys to the yard.
Yeah, I could see that, sir. Yeah, sure.
It was so bad what he did.
Yeah,
The other night, when he passed out with Gus, they tossed him around like a rag doll. It was like Fuck Doll Emporium all over again. It's so bad, Kirk.
You do pay attention to the show,
sir.
sir.
I know what it's like to work with a closeted homosexual, Kirk. I've been there myself. Let's just say, hopefully, he doesn't have to certify election results for it.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
It's not true.
That's a good point.
Kirk, we're doing so good, and we have such wonderful numbers, and you're incredible. You're doing so good. So we just have to say, happy holidays. You're doing great, Coleman. You are condescending, and Gus, you look like Ben Stiller got left in a fucking microwave. You're so bad. China. Whoa, big lead.
Oh, thank you, sir. Well, that was nice. Haven't heard from him in a while. Well, that's good. There you go. What are you doing, Gus?
We have an athlete on the air.
Who is that?
It is the one and only Trung.
No.
No?
No, that's blowing the... Hang on.
I'm trying.
Hang on. That's not... Do you understand my point, Mike?
I've understood.
You saved Trunk for an event.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you guys are trying to get blood out of the stone.
I'm not wrong, Kirk.
No Trump drops when Trump calls, though, Gus.
Okay,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
You were trying, but don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Am I right, Mike, or no?
Yeah.
Once I heard it, I was like, that's a little...
Yeah, let him go.
So the execution was
Jiggly
poor.
Jack on social media.
What was pure?
My execution
of what?
The episode 1, the letter. The way I
described
my
yourself,
stuff.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't understand what you're talking about.
But
what I said, Steve, huh, Coleman?
What I said ain't wrong.
I love you reacting to Steve. It's awesome.
What I said ain't wrong, though, right?
What do you
made a few good
think when
points.
Steve gets in the ain't stuff?
I think it feels very
Gloucester
forced.
Italian.
I don't think you
though.
talk like this in real life.
I
You're
do.
doing this
Talk
with
to your
your
daughter like
Mud,
this?
I do. Yeah.
Don't do that.
I know.
Okay, we sat and talked for like 10 minutes before you got here.
Was he
You
saying-
didn't talk like that
was
at
he
all.
doing the I ain't nothing. I ain't nothing much.
No, he's telling me about Amazon, how affordable it is to get involed early, and how he's a
I
driver.
could teach you it, Mud.
pyramid
I could
scheme.
teach you that.
Pyramid
I understand, but you talk
You're going to
normally.
wind up working for Steve from Gloucester.
Listen,
Hey,
gotta make the money.
he's done worse in life.
That's
Yeah,
true.
sure have.
You worked for fucking Entercom. It's true.
Yes.
What,
You just didn't like the execution, the way I handled it.
of what?
Sending a letter in episode 1.
I read it. You're here. It doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it was crazy, but yeah.
Would you do episode 4?
Of what?
Mike, I had episode 3 yesterday. Episode 4.
Would I do it?
Yeah, would you record it with me?
In your house?
No, I don't know. Here.
No.
Okay.
Why? You do. It's a solo pod. That should be a solo podcast.
All right.
That should be the
People
main.
need
That
to
should,
have lives.
How can I improve? How can I improve that?
that first one. This is a flaw of yours as a broadcaster.
I want to learn from you. This is me.
You kept going back. It takes you a long time to land the plane.
Yeah.
You keep repeating that same point in that first. Remember that the same episode? You kept getting back to these same points.
Okay.
Just kind of flow. Just talk. Just whatever.
I thought the analogy about the Tony Soprano and that would not drag out forever. It's crazy. What are you talking about?
It takes a while. You're a talker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
and it took me a while to record it because I keep on deleting.
You I can work with him. It's too late.
Yeah.
To me, I would say you have a better chance of landing a radio job than Mutt does.
I would agree. I'd agree with that.
I think
yes.
so. You burned.
Oh, I mean that's why I wanted to sit down and learn from you. You know, it's like
I think you and Gus should do a show together, where you teach. Don't you think, Mutt? He teaches him. Now you're down on Steve, huh?
The guy on that podcast is not sitting here.
There's two Steves,
I don't know who this is.
not throughout though, because there are times where he's just Steve and he's good.
Yeah, but then he tries to the guy.
we saw. I want to learn from you two.
In that,
Is that your take, like Coleman, or no?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna.
There's a bit of that.
Well, when I get going, and I get
those fans
upset
get going, yeah.
when the blood pressure goes up, then that
Was
comes
your father
out.
also a Steve or no?
No, Pietro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a good
yeah,
name. I
yeah.
like that.
But the Italian Steve was
My mother
nowhere
was
in his passion podcast, right? We listen to this podcast. He's very passionate, loves the show, loves you, hates Gus. Did that come out at all?
No.
Am I wrong?
Well, I have to be respectful when I'm here with the
I mean, he
skip.
did attack Gus a bit and push back, I think, on the show. Like
Gus's
he's
half-hour deadline has passed, by the way.
The Italian theme of it.
Right.
It's being pushed a little bit.
You should be killing me right now. I've given him 2 deadlines. He's passed. He's still here.
What are you going to do?
That's what I'm saying. What do you got?
Get him
Gus?
out.
He'll say he got Trung and he got, who was the other one?
Shizat. I'm not saying that I got them. I'm just saying those are ones that I knew were fun.
Kirk, shouldn't he start a show like that?
Yes, I
To be
understand.
like, hey, today I have a guest for you, and
Well, I
he
don't
works
want a
on it
guest
all the
every show.
time.
I don't want a
No,
guest.
but say
But he should always
once
have-
every couple of weeks,
Yes.
once a month, just say, hey, Kirk, I booked you this guy.
Well, he's no ideas where I'm like, book this guy, book that guy. They never think, hey, Kirk, would you be interested in this guy? I might say no, but you can always ask.
You'd like to see more initiative of asking. So that's
The guy I used to have on there
Well,
from the,
Cullen
from the Tampa paper.
Dave would do that, though, wouldn't
Vito
Vito
Spallone.
Stalline?
Yeah.
Vito Stellino.
Stellino,
He's still around or
Stellino.
no?
I think he's still with us.
Is he really?
Hall of Fame voter, too.
He's a Mad Dog guy.
He was a big Mad Dog guy.
Well, Dave used to do that, though, right? He would say, hey, Kirk, I have this guy, and you would always, no. But
did he?
I thought he did.
He might have. He might
He
have.
had a little bit more initiative than the one in there.
I guess, a little bit. Hello.
It's the complacency. He got the job and he mailed it in. Didn't do anything since, and
You
that's
listen to
how
this,
I
Gus?
feel. He's
What?
complacent.
You listen to this or no?
Complacent.
No, I'm not complacent at all. Like it's one. I'm still busting at it, so I'm trying to get different ideas.
Gus, what's your goal for 2024? How are you going to remain in that seat for a year?
How am I
Like,
gonna-
what are you going to do?
I'm gonna-
'Cause it's all Gussie bullshit. But what are you
here
going to
we go. He's
do?
coming to life, Gus.
Oh, now he wants to
But
go
what are you
live.
going to do?
What
Gus?
I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep listening to the show every day, and then kind of finding out.
Keep listening to the show every day. You're on it.
You're on the show.
Not a good start.
Gus, you're on the show, though.
No, but then taking that from the show, pretty much trying to find something every day from every show that comes out that I can go out and physically either get some video of, something that can be there with the camera,
Not
go
mentally,
out
physically.
and go see what can be added to the show. Getting clips, getting sound bites from people outside of not just sitting at home on a computer and finding things, but actually physically going out there and doing it, filming stuff, driving to places if I have to go drive places to get this done. Maybe if there's another Subway-esque type thing that pops up, getting in a car, driving somewhere. So it's definite, but not.
But Gus, what can you do that's Gus? That's you, not hearing something that
Wait,
Kirk said.
what do you mean? You're
something
saying you
new.
do,
but you don't want
But you
it.
don't want
You don't want
me.
that, though. You don't want it.
But somebody has to do something here, Kirk. There has to be some imagination.
He just pitched something to you.
But it's something that he heard that you do. That
But-
he says, all right, I'm going to expand upon it. But what's
Did
the
your
new
mom?
idea?
Did your mom call it gravy or pasta? I mean, the sauce.
Sauce.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, we weren't a great
no
family.
gravy. No.
Sauce.
Has to be sauce.
What was her specialty?
She used to make bread.
Oh yeah,
She would make her own bread.
That's
yeah.
nice. That's nice.
Yeah, and make her own pasta and bread.
Wow.
And, yeah, she was really good at it. Yeah.
I'll make his own potatoes.
I do.
Well, not really, but
I do.
you peel them, yeah.
Not peeling them, no.
You're not?
No, I'm not peeling them, no.
Do you put sour cream in them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Big part of the mashed potatoes, yes.
Hello.
I have a question for Kirk and a question for Mike Mutnansky.
Okay, go ahead.
Kirk, if Harry Minahan wanted to fuck Mike Mutnansky's daughter, would you let him?
Yes. Yes, your daughter's okay with that, right, Matt?
I'm okay with that, yes. Yeah.
You hate her anyway, don't you?
I would despise my daughter.
Go ahead.
What is that?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I'm in the process of trying to find stuff.
Get rid of this Kevin knockoff. This is
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing?
I thought it was a new. That's what I thought. That was a new Coleman.
that's the,
I was on it, and then that.
Jesus.
I don't like the knockoff Kevin calls.
Oh, yeah, I heard
Yeah,
that
no,
on
it's gonna
Quantum
be
Kirk,
OG.
which was very good last night. They had the first ever Kevin call on the show.
I would like to hear
The
that.
fuck is that?
What is
I'm
that?
trying to turn it off.
No, but what is it?
It's a video that keeps playing when I'm trying to get a place to get phone numbers. It's a video that keeps playing. It's an ad.
Hello.
Kirk, you in the mood for a movie question?
Yeah, I've taken about 90 of them today, but sure.
Okay, two-part. 3 movie characters from the 90s. Boggs from Shawshank Redemption, the Kevin Bacon corrections officer character in Sleepers, and the David Strathairn character in Dolores Claiborne. Which character was more evil? And if you were to recast one of them today with the Today actor.
We're good. We just hang up on that question. One or two more. bullshit. It's a fair question, I guess. Hello.
Question for Gus.
Yes. Busy, but yeah.
Gus, since you've been presumably listening to today's show, what concepts from today's show are you going to go out and get video for to add to the show?
I mean, I think there can just be video of me trying to get numbers right now and just walking into random places and trying to go to the Globe, try to see if McGrory will come on. Oh no, he's actually at BU now. So
what the fuck are you fucking talking about?
This whole it's some right now. The only thing I can think of is
you know what year this is?
It's 2023.
Okay, what's that, caller?
Is he retarded?
Yes, he is. Don't use that word, but yes, he is. This is like 2019 stuff, Gus. What's next?
But I'm saying that. Right now, the big thing seems to be me trying to book a guest.
What does Brian McGrory have to do with anything?
But that could have been a guest to go. Just if none of these phone calls and stuff are working, then physically going to places. One of the things I also might do is I might go to 98.5 and be on the lookout, because you said be on the lookout at 98.5.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
I might.
What's going on?
I'm the last guy on Gus Island, and I'm ready to. This is
what the fuck are you talking about?
I like the idea of him looking. Be on the
what?
lookout.
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. I like that.
Hello.
I can promise you I'm not going to be in 98.5 the rest of the day.
I know.
We can all be there.
You're not going to be in there Friday after Thanksgiving, maybe? To all those
Ooh,
sports?
maybe I'll do that.
It's
Yeah.
a big
I
day,
could
right?
fill in. I guess I could do that. You would do that, they call it, right?
I am available, yes.
So you would do this. You would do the Friday after Thanksgiving 6 a.m. shift.
Yes, I would be there.
You would do that
If they're paying me, yeah, we would do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Go in there, talk some sports.
We've done some of
Be
those,
all your
I guess.
callers, they'd be calling. It'd be fun.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Like, can I give Gus an idea? Like, would have been
sure.
So you're doing no shows until next Monday. You're off until Monday from now.
Correct. Show wise, yeah, we'll be around. But
Thanksgiving Eve is like a big going out night for people.
Bro night.
Gus should be hosting some sort of like Thanksgiving Eve show on the network. There's something there tied into, because we're too old. We're not going out anymore. I think a lot of your fans are probably staying home, watching streams, doing whatever. Like there's some sort of.
He did this for the top 20. Botched it.
How about Gus trying to cook something on Thanksgiving Eve?
You know what?
That's Frank the Tank. That's a Frank the Tank knockoff.
And that was Steve did that.
I was going to offer to go help Mutt cook his mashed potatoes.
I will pass.
Would you be willing to go to Manansky Thanksgiving?
Yes,
you would do that.
Yes, I would.
Mutt, are you? Is it Gus allowed you?
That's bad. That's a bad.
Are you sure?
Come on.
Wait, you talk all this shit. Well, why did you invite him over for Thanksgiving?
Because I'm not on the show. I'm not the producer of the show.
But that'd be nice.
I don't know. It would not be nice.
And the lovely Mrs. Augustus. Why not? You would break. Gus, you would break stuff, right?
Of course.
We're good with calls.
An idea for Gus that would involve me. Mm-hmm. Again, this ties back into Gus.
What time? Out of curiosity, what time? You're not having it at your house, are you?
I'm not taking. No, it's not at my house.
Okay, it's in Central Mass. Say
it's somewhere in Central Massachusetts. Okay. Yes,
I've been there. Oh no, I haven't.
Have you been there?
No, I have not.
No, I don't think so.
So, what time is the bird served?
Probably mid-afternoon sometime.
So Gus rolls in at 1:30. Gus, you would bring your class. You'd bring something, right?
I would bring some homemade cranberry sauce.
Done.
Oh,
again, I also make homemade cranberry sauce. So we're good.
I think Ellen. I think Ellen would be fine with that.
What's that?
I think Ellen would be fine with that.
I don't think Ellen knows who Gus is. If you were there, she's a big fan of yours.
Yeah, I'll swing by.
If you want to come by with Harry and come hang out for a little bit.
Sure, I would love that.
Backyard football with the boys.
Oh, that's true.
Come on, Turkey Bowl.
That's true.
Let's go.
I could see Gus laying out for a pass in that thing.
Like so, and you know where Vinyl Square is in Chelmsford, right? We talked about North Chelmsford.
Very well.
The bowling alley there, I just realized, is actually like a duck pin bowling alley.
Right.
I didn't realize that. So if Gus wants to come to Chelmsford, I would gladly go some way where they're only open like 3 days a week.
Okay.
But if he wants, I would videotape doing some duck pin bowling with Gus. Wants to do that for the vlog.
You could do that.
Sure. Okay.
That's a good idea.
One of the other things I thought of was doing.
How about this? I got an idea.
What?
Go to 98.5.
Yeah.
And wait till you see somebody you know.
Yes. Wait till I get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what were you saying? Your idea?
No. Like it was kind of a spoof of all the golf content. Was doing some Minifan like virtual golf thing. Just kind of like spoofing the whole golf drama.
Was spoofing it how?
Just say it's a.
You're a satirical master. Walk me through how you're going to do it.
It's just like it.
Don't say it's just an idea. What do you mean? So walk me through what episode 1 is.
Episode 1 would be either like me and someone who's been in the third chair, most likely. So that way there's the direct.
Let's just say it's Mutt.
Let's say so it would be me and Mutt.
Right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
We would be going to a virtual place.
A virtual
golf place.
Yeah.
and then just kind of like breaking 100, like they did that, but just kind of spoofing it off on a. But
when you say that though, how are you spoofing it?
Just by doing the actual golfing and then making fun
using
of
the word wrong.
Yeah, I don't think
it's not jerking off. You're not spoofing everyone off.
But
what is spoof off?
What's the spoof? The spoof is that like instead of going out and actually going to a nice course and walking and getting the whole like experience of it, you're just hitting into a little thing. So it's
but that's the
But they
joke.
just did that on Barstool.
If he has a show, I think spoofing off is a great.
It's the name of the episode anyway.
What's spoofing? How about that?
No, spoofing off.
I don't know if that hits as well.
Spoofing off. Spoofing
That's
off
pretty
is
good.
Spoofing off. I don't even get it.
I don't either.
So you're just playing 9 holes of the simulated course. Like, what's the spoof?
It was just supposed to be like
It's funny we're playing golf.
I don't even get it.
I feel
I like
for you,
that.
Kirk.
Not
I
all my
really
ideas
do.
are good. I know
Steve's
that.
vindicated after all the shit
I
I'm giving
feel
him for
for
his
you,
fake
Kirk.
answers.
I
Kirk, I
said
feel for you.
I said
don't know.
all along
What are
that
you going to
Steve-
do?
that Steve wasn't wrong. Just the way he did it was crazy.
Yeah, the execution was crazy.
Yes, yes. But I said his core point is right. The guy's an idiot.
I think Gus is smarter than people let him.
Well, what a spirit.
Here we go. Yeah, he was really
Jiggling
his
jacks,
defense
fighting
every
back. I
time.
like it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Smarter how?
What was that?
Like how? So I think he's really stupid. So then why do you tell me why he's smarter than that?
So I think, like, in actuality, him thinking through something gets all jumbled up, and like we've seen a bunch of
But
times.
like what though? Like what great ideas he had that makes him smarter than
But you know
that.
what's happening, Kirk? He's protecting Coleman in a way. Because then, he's doing all this stuff and Coleman gets to slide even
for
if he's
sure.
not doing
Oh,
a good
yeah,
job.
for sure.
So,
Well, Coleman's doing a good job.
yeah, but if he wasn't, you still have the target next
That's
to
true.
him.
That's true. No, Gus has
So
got the
Coleman's
Gus has got the
playing it
tough
right.
spot.
Coleman's playing it right.
But that's a terrible idea, though. The golf idea. It's a terrible idea.
Him staring at a radio station building?
No,
not as
but-
terrible.
I agree. No, I agree.
I like that one.
Yeah,
Look
you
it
should-
out.
Maybe he should sleep in front of for 3 days or something.
Do a camp out.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That then.
But let's say this, though. Would you have gotten the same thing from Mick or Montante? Probably. I don't think they would have the same
I think this
ideas.
is more entertaining than Mick.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Montante.
absolutely.
Yeah, honestly, like,
Yeah,
I believe that. So it's just
I mean, you have a guy like Beyond Average Men.
I don't know what that means. What does that even mean?
That was his name, wasn't it?
I know,
Beyond
but like,
Average-
what is a guy like him meaning? What, like a huge talent? He's a zero.
Yeah, he is
also.
zero.
Nice
He's a
guy,
zero.
but he's a zero.
I
What's
just-
that?
I've
You know
been
what?
watching
I
it
found-
though. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Gus has been on his phone the entire time. He's trying. He's trying. He's failing, but he's
How's it
trying.
going now, Gus? What do you got?
Not good.
Who's the last person you tried to get on?
The last person I tried to get on was Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
How'd that go?
Just write the voicemail. That's full.
Probably not her number.
The mailbox.
They're just sending him.
What kind of message you leave her?
I just said that you're a big 90210 fan. You had Jason Priestley on before, and you would like to talk a kind of little backstory of like 90210. Just
Would you go with, would you go with Saved by the Bell though, more than 90210?
No, and that's a Rico show. I like Saved by the Bell, but I'm a 90210 guy. Yeah, for sure.
Did you like her on that show?
Yes, Valerie
Yeah?
Malone I liked very much.
Yeah.
She's way up my list. Yeah, early Valerie Malone, Oofy Baloofy. All right, the Kirk Bailey Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. This time of year can be a lot. It's natural to feel some sadness or anxiety around it. That is perfectly natural. This is where BetterHelp comes in, though. You go online, fill out a brief questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Go to BetterHelp.com. You can be an idiot and freaking plug your head in at night and listen to Brad Pitt talk, or you can actually try and fix things in your life. I'm not sitting there stirring potatoes and watching Moneyball.
Oh, talk about fixing. That was a big accomplishment this past week.
What's that?
So we bought the house. These 2 light switches, top and the bottom of the stairs.
In the man cave or no?
No, upstairs.
Oh, upstairs.
Upstairs. They were wired incorrectly, and so I figured out through YouTube. I rewired it. Now they work perfectly. Like a little
That's
Bob
great.
Vila.
As
Yes.
good as YouTube is, I feel like
Yes.
it's probably killed a lot of people too, like just electrocuting
Doing stupid
themselves.
stuff. Yeah. I almost did not turn
We call
the
it
electricity
DIY.
off.
In the do it yourself, we call it in the business.
You know what Muck calls it?
What's that?
Switch a letter.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny, Coleman.
I didn't get it.
What is it?
I don't know.
What is it?
DUI?
I didn't want to go inside.
I was thinking of the I, the third letter.
Yeah.
Fat fuck.
Oh, wow.
Mutt. Again, this is a mental health read, Mike. Come on. How dare you?
I probably need better help.
You definitely need better help. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. That's very funny, Coleman. Coleman had spoofing off and that in the last. See, I mean, there's something there.
There's something there.
And he's been on Edge Sports Knowledge. It's a good Coleman show.
Yeah, knows
Good
nothing
Coleman
about
show.
sports.
Twitter accounts
No, he was
popping up.
talking about BC basketball before the show. I mean, he knows a little
first
bit of
time
it.
since 2007.
Tough schedule so far?
Close games, though.
Who have they played?
Cornell. Harvard was close. Yeah, but, you got to get those wins early.
Did you buy those season tickets for you and Harry?
What's that?
Check out BC Hoops?
I didn't. He just had no. I'm telling you, I would have liked to have liked to have done.
It's a cheap package, isn't it?
$99 for a season ticket.
Vito would have loved to do that.
Yeah, he wanted me to.
But you can't go to a Celtics game for what? 150, 200
No,
a seat?
it's an RA.
Or you got to deal with that Kyle guy. I'd rather pay $1 million.
Oh, God.
Also, getting the BCs one of the great pains in the ass.
Parking's
on a
terrible.
weekday.
It's not a good
Awful.
spot.
Weekend, fine. Like a Saturday afternoon basketball game, not bad.
But on a
I've done
weeknight,
that.
they're playing 7 o'clock.
Fuck. It takes 3 hours. It takes 2 hours.
That
from
is
Lexington.
Newton, right?
It's a Newton. Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut Hill. Yeah.
Chestnut Hill, as Gus would say. What's that called?
If you park right by the new gym, there's that lot kind of towards the back as you wrap around past the stadium.
Yeah.
That little lot you're usually good with.
Like the multi-floor one?
No.
Oh,
there's like
a new
right
one.
in front
I
of the
didn't know
gym
that.
that's by the tennis
You know
courts.
what I'm talking about?
Yes.
The older one?
Forget all that. Just kind of park in there. And
Is that a good
Bums
place to
away.
watch the game? Conte Forum?
Yes,
I've
it
never
is.
been.
Yeah. Have you
I
ever been
think
there?
it's
Yeah, a couple times.
Not a bad seat, I don't think.
It's
It's small
great
enough where there's not
for
bad seats.
basketball because I think it's built more so as like a hockey arena.
Yes.
So I think that I don't know, like the downward slope of
I
it
agree.
into it is great.
The sound is good in there,
They never
too.
really, they never
Yeah.
have concerts there, like we said, and they should. It's like a good place.
Yeah.
Did they do like a spring concert there for the students?
They would do it outside, like for Marathon Monday or whatever. We had
Yeah.
like Jason Derulo, I think it was back then.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's just like a random 2000 pop guy. But
Did you really think Morgan Wallen was a girl?
Yes.
that's wild.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Biggest star in country music.
The
Not
one
named
bringing the
Taylor
chicken
Swift.
fries dating. I don't know who that
That's
is.
That's Zach Bryan.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. So
Same
what?
here. I have no idea. No idea.
It was surprising. I thought Morgan Wallen.
Who's Steven Stills?
From Stills and Nash?
Yeah, but who is he? Like, what's one of his songs? I hate to go back in time here, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I
That's
understand.
amazing to me.
He knows Boy with Uke. He's up on that.
Kirk, does your music appreciation stop after like the 70s and 80s, or is there anything recent that
No,
you like, or is it you?
No,
Are you
I
all
like any-
70s,
I like
80s?
my artists,
Yeah.
some of their more recent stuff, but I know. What am I going to? I'm a grown man. I'm going to listen to
Same
Morgan
here.
Wallen. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yes, you
Yeah,
will.
I just
Morgan
don't.
Wallen, child molester. I don't even.
Oh, he's put out unbelievable music the last 3 or 4 years.
Unbelievable.
I think
He
it stopped for
has.
me more in the 80s.
It's music for dummies.
Like
you
after
and
the
Jerry.
80s,
That's fine. I will take that.
After the 80s, I think I
It's
stopped.
good. It's like Nirvana was a great band.
Yeah, but
you know,
I think it stopped for me like Van Halen.
great
and
band.
Then, yeah.
great band. Yeah, but like, you don't know any of that stuff.
I definitely don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm the same. I'm exactly the same, except newer stuff. I'm dumb on that end.
It's fair.
Because total zero.
I just figured the kids would have come across Morgan Wallen on YouTube or TikTok or
they're
something.
not country. No, they're not country.
But he trends popish as well.
Yeah, Kate's like crazy music, and Harry's he's locked in with Boy Uke right now.
Still?
Yeah.
After he showed his face?
Yeah. Even Melatonin Dreams, great new album.
What's it called?
Melatonin Dreams.
There you go. Right. That's perfect for
Yeah.
you.
Give me a little Boy with Uke. What we got? Why is Colin texting me? Leave me alone. Excuse me. What's a new
Probably
one?
radio gossip.
Could be. Ooh, yes. New episode on YouTube of one of the two things I subscribe to. 1991 movie rewind. This guy and girl go through every movie released in 1991. Cool as Ice, the Vanilla Ice movie they're reviewing today.
Wow.
I
1
definitely
hour,
saw
17
that at the
minutes.
theater for sure.
You did?
I was a huge Vanilla Ice fan.
Michael Gross from Family Ties plays his dad.
Wow. So Thin and Me is dead.
I would say it's dead.
Yeah.
Dead in disco. What do we got?
What if Steve did it?
Oh, I can't. I don't have the time.
No, he's too busy.
I got a
He's
daughter.
got 2 jobs.
No, I have a daughter, and that's the only thing that would hold me back from doing it.
Yeah,
but I
that's-
got to spend time with my daughter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I don't think that's,
not for me.
I think
This
it's
reality
over.
show Clemmer's working on is going to be big.
Huge. Probably the biggest show of all time.
I agree.
I mean, you're talking about some of the Lucid Dreams, a new one. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I believe Melatonin Dreams. That sounds like the name of an album.
Melatonin Dreams is his first album, 2021.
I was getting mixed up with that. Yeah.
I did support him though during his Theater Near Me. I did go to the Back to the Future one that he had in Salem.
Oh yeah,
and I found that he took a shot at me today.
Who?
On Clemmer. Yeah.
IDGAF. Give me that one.
Yeah, that's the banger.
That's one of the best songs, maybe of all time.
I couldn't understand that. Today.
Was that his best song live?
Yes. The fuck up. Even the dads are going crazy right now. We're high fiving each other. treated me dirty, yeah. And I never did cry. Good song.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. The crowd at this point is kind of like, we're waiting for the first one. Don't give a fuck.
Right to the chorus.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a banger.
So you've been okay with the language. You're okay with
What the fuck?
Same thing. Same thing.
You're
But my
listening to it
parents were
anyway.
super strict growing up. We
Same with
couldn't
me.
hear
Oh.
swears,
Yeah.
movies with swears, none of that. And it's been way different with my kids.
I had in my house, I had a closet in my bedroom, and I had to listen to the Van Halen album in there so my mom wouldn't hear me do it. They thought it was like devil's music.
Yeah.
Awful.
1984, I
Same
would
thing.
go in there and like Panama, Hot for Teacher. They were like, I remember my mom saw the Hot for Teacher video. She's like, what the hell is this?
I couldn't say the S word in my house. Couldn't say
No.
shit until I was in my teens.
Yeah.
I couldn't say it.
I still felt weird swearing around my parents though.
I did too.
I still,
you got to an
kinda
age where
do a little. Yeah.
Well, I got screamed at the first time I watched Goodfellas, and my mother walked in and heard the whole Tommy around the table.
Well, it's her whole life though. You
Oh
got the
my
Italian
god!
guy that you are.
But it was. What are you watching that for? What did it was like? Whoa!
You could have been one of those
Yeah,
characters. You could have been one of those characters. At the
I could have
bar.
been. Yeah.
You know, you could have been like
Oh,
Steve,
Goodfellas when they do the pan
Stevie,
shot?
Which crew would you have hung out with? The Corleones, the guys in Goodfellas, or the Sopranos? Where would you have fit
I would have
in?
been. I've said this before. I would have been a great mob guy, except for the killing stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I could hang out, I could eat pasta, I could bullshit, I could break balls. Born for that.
That could have been your character, like
Yeah.
Kirky no kill. Like he won't kill anyone.
Like guys,
he won't do
I
a
think
job for you.
I was born to break balls. I was born to like scheme and do stuff. You'll see in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
but like the killing.
I think the Corleones were too serious.
Yeah, no
and
fun.
I think
no fun. Like Sonny
more
was,
of like working for Jimmy
he was out of his
Conway. I
mind.
thought would have been more of the Tommy and Jimmy and Henry. I
also
thought
not
that
a
was
lot of
more.
laughs there. A lot of drugs too. They're all fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Henry was really fucked up. So
There were some good Tommy laughs.
Little dollar bills slipped in there.
yeah, I would have been a big Bing guy.
But
though.
you could have been you could have been a Satrial's guy.
Yes,
though.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a big Bing guy though. Like, I wouldn't have been like being in there.
In the back room.
Back room, fine. In the room, that strip club is
Yeah.
depressing. It was always empty. It's just depressing.
Just watching one with the Pile My, some of the Pile My stuff.
That's the only
when he
episode you
kills.
care about,
That's there's a great scene.
So we're seeing a horse die. It's so unusual.
It's
A rewatch of that
It was
would
not
be
an
good.
accident either.
How many of those months are horses who have been shot in that calendar?
No, all these are live.
Half.
Oh,
horses.
okay.
Would a rewatch of that be good?
I'm good.
You're good? Yeah.
I've seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Mad Men I want to watch again, Mutt, but you don't want to watch it.
I would watch it again. Just I don't want to pay for it.
That built our friendship.
Is that John Hamm?
I have emails from you about Mad Men.
I've never.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like 50, when it was on.
20 years ago. It was
Yeah, it
like
was
we're
on.
reacting to it live. To
Well, how'd it go, Gus?
What's a good show, Kirk? Give me a good show
How
right
do
now.
I know, Steve? Shut up. Find your own goddamn show. You're a 46-year-old man. Well, what do you got, Gus?
I'm still working.
Well, give me some names. You can't say a name?
No.
Why?
I know I can. It's just like I said. I've been calling. I'm trying to remember.
ask
who
Coleman.
I've
Coleman will give
called.
the honor. Coleman, who's been reaching out to?
I don't know. He's just been like ducking away.
Who,
and then,
Gus?
like-
Have you done nothing?
Bernie Kosar.
Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, try calling Bernie Kosar.
That would have been good.
That would have been good.
Yeah, I tried getting Bernie, Kadarius Toney from the Chiefs.
They just played last night.
What the hell is that?
That's as dumb as Joe Mazzulla.
Who's that? Crazy.
He
played
plays
last
the
night.
Chiefs.
He
Yeah,
played
he
last
is.
night.
Former
He
Giant.
plays wide receiver.
Wide receiver
For the Chiefs.
Okay.
Oh, Coleman knew he was a Giant. That's good.
Yeah, he did play for the Giants. Yeah.
Coleman said to me, he's like, that. He said, I don't know if he's new watching football or not, but he's like, this one yellow line keeps moving down the field.
And then I went to the game and it's just no.
It's not there. What happened? Yeah.
Why is that? What else, Gus? Ladarius, who is it?
Kadarius.
Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney. Okay, who else?
Had a big punt return in the Super Bowl.
What's his name? Ritson. What's his? I can't get his name right.
What?
Ritson?
John. It's
John Ratzenberger
That's
from
it.
Cheers? How did I know that, by the way?
Ritson.
How the hell did I know that?
This is better than him getting a guest.
I agree.
That would be a good poll.
More
Can we get
names.
that?
I've called Henry's people again. I called Carl's people again, trying to get back into that Henry Winkler.
You said you called him already.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like those are the ones I'm trying to remember everyone I've been calling.
That's 3 people. That's 4 people counting the wide receiver.
Such a random wide receiver.
Go to the missed call. Who have you called? The names.
I feel like he's not.
It's just numbers. So one's like from Ohio, a couple from L.A., Burbank, Providence.
Is it kind of early this?
Yeah, who you call? Who is it?
What?
Who you calling Burbank?
Burbank. That'd be one of. I think that was Tiffany Amber Thiessen was Burbank.
You answer the phone at 7 o'clock?
That would be a good get.
Shooting your shot, leaving voicemails, doing what I can.
What's next? You gonna go with Steve Sanders or Andrea?
I mean, it's just not. Yeah, well, he tried. I suppose, Mud. I don't know. No.
Yeah, there was some effort there, but
he's been doing it the whole time.
Yeah,
just kind of ducked away. I don't hate that as a thing if he can get someone.
Should be all he does all show.
By the end of the show.
That would be great.
Yeah,
just
this
call
would
people.
be good.
That's
Yeah.
a good use. Yeah, and what's it called? What is it?
Spoofing off.
Spoofing off. Spoofing off. We play simulated golf with somebody and pretends it's breaking 100. I don't know. Anyway, so we'll keep you guys. So starting Friday, get ready. We're gonna bludgeon you on social media. So Black Friday starts in. It's good merchandise. Like I said, usually I don't promote it, but it's the old classic stuff. So if you want that, and then through Cyber Monday, we're gonna have that competition. I'll put a video out between now and then for sure as well. You got the trunk shirt there, Mutt?
It's good.
Okay, Steve has it as well.
This is quality.
Quality, good. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a good shirt.
It's a great
really
logo.
nice shirt.
Very
Yeah.
good
I can actually
logo.
wear that shirt.
It's a good quality shirt too. It's not that.
It's all thick. It's not.
No,
bad.
it's nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Comfort colors.
Yes, comfort colors. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Steve. Oh, what was that? What was that, Gus?
That was just Brady talking.
You got him on?
No, I didn't get him on. It's just
Talking where?
Again, it's a video. I'm scrolling through some things, and I hit the video button by accident with my thumb, so it popped up.
I don't understand.
I'm on Twitter, and I'm going through.
How many people are sending you bullshit stuff?
Oh, a bunch.
Really?
There was a bunch of people. One of the people I tried to get on was Hank, but they're recording part of my tank because
Hank.
Yeah.
Pardon my tank.
Part of my tank.
Pardon my
Part of my take because of the Justin call yesterday. Because he had the call with Justin yesterday. He's on your dozen team, and he's never been on the show. So
He's been on the show.
Has he?
Yes, we had a fight a couple of years ago. He came on the show.
Oh, I don't.
But that's something you could get though. You could just call him.
He's
up
on
if
my
you wanted.
phone.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm trying to think.
Did you get that text, Coleman?
Yes.
All right, give him a call. I'm not sure he's going to answer, but this would be a good guest, right?
For sure.
You know what that is?
Yes.
Okay.
The voicemail. The person you're trying.
Okay.
It's a
Who
shame.
you trying to get?
Danny Ainge.
Oh, that'd been a good.
Oh,
get.
that would've been
great.
great.
Yeah.
We talk every once in a while.
Really?
He's a big morning show fan.
I could see that.
Yeah, Republican, Mormon.
Very.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Are you texting him, Coleman?
No.
Oh, leave him alone. Yeah. guys, better.
This is-
doesn't need a heart attack.
Can you join spoofing off later? Let's go.
What's that? What do you got, guys? Coleman?
No, I was just gonna see. I thought I maybe had Wick Grossbeck.
He's a
Yeah.
drip.
Yeah.
He's a drip. All right. So good job, Gus. Congratulations. You got. It's noon exactly, Gus. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm still pushing. I'm not going to be giving up yet.
Who are you pushing right now? I think Gus should stay here.
Until we find somebody.
We're all gone until he gets somebody on the phone who I think is acceptable.
And have some sort of conversations
Conversation,
recorded.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you think that's fair, Gus?
I can do that.
Who are we working on right now?
John Hinckley Jr.
Oh, that would be a good get. Do you have his number?
I'm working on it right now.
Through who?
The headline I just saw is "Who is John Hinckley?" The top of the page.
No. I'm trying to find his music website.
So you have no connection to him.
I don't, but we're going to cold call and make it happen.
All right, John, this is how it works, okay? Like, I know you're famous for shooting the president, but what we're doing here now is you're going to pretend you're Trent. I'm Frankie. So it's not an actual golf course. So just pretend as we do this that, we just have some fun and simulate this round. Okay?
The putting's a little bit weird, but you'll get used to it. Yeah.
Spoofing off with him with different, psychopaths would be good.
That would be good.
Yeah. What's that?
Like just psychopath? Like
Get Jared Fogle or John Hinckley or just every episode he brings in Justin, a random.
Find someone who's been on parole.
Yeah, just Kevin Mailer, just different people. I'd be in for that.
All right.
Who are you working on now?
Still John Hinckley.
Through how?
I'm trying to get to his music website to get his number, to get his contact, to reach
You're
out.
trying to get his music? I can get to his music website pretty quickly, I would think, no?
I'm trying to, but I'm.
Doesn't he have one?
I think so.
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how would you give Steve as a grade overall? What would you give Steve, I should say, as a grade overall?
I have to factor in the fake Italian, the act part.
That was bad.
So
okay.
I would say B.
I give him a B.
I give him a B.
Solid B, Steve.
Thank you.
What do you think, Coleman? Coleman liked it.
No, I'm gonna go B+, and just because I tended to like the Italian.
It was
thing.
funny. It was.
I thought that was
funny like a bad.
I don't know if over time I'd get sick of that, but for one episode, one off
It was
today,
a one-off today, and
it was good.
If I have another opportunity, I'll do less of it.
Oh, hyped it up.
But I want to go over.
Would you have Steve back in based on today's
Maybe we'll
performance?
see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he didn't hurt himself. I don't think. Is episode 4 next week, Steve?
I might do it tonight.
Or a reaction
Yeah,
to it.
reaction.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. That one could be a little longer than 5 minutes,
I think so.
Yeah.
And you think I should do it alone? No guests?
Don't you think, Moderate?
Just solo. No.
Yeah.
guess.
Don't you think?
No video ever. Just
Yeah, it's funny.
alone.
Yeah, it's
No, I don't like the video. I don't like the video.
Yeah.
It's great.
Okay, good. All right, so a bunch of stuff Friday. We'll have videos. We'll be promoting this stuff for sure. A bunch of contests. We'll articulate that all. And then Monday, Cyber Monday, we'll see, but I think there's a chance we're going to do that telethon thing.
It's an all-day event for you.
I'll take
That
some
would be
breaks during the
good.
day, but yeah, I think it's going to be. Hopefully, maybe people from the network can just jump on here if they want to, or other people.
Hopefully, yeah.
Maybe we can figure out some sort of schedule.
Yep.
We'll be in touch over that.
Yep.
So, final chance, Gus. We're leaving.
I'm working on it.
What are we working on now?
I'm filling out a form.
For?
John Hinckley.
You could be working on that pink slip.
You think so?
It's almost there.
You
You're
think
almost
so?
there, Kirk. You're almost there.
How is he going to...
I can't fire someone around the holidays. That's,
No.
If you get fired around the holidays, you're
No, that's bad.
You're a real
That's
loser
bad.
then.
I did get fired around the holidays.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Oh, really?
Is today the year
You
anniversary?
said it was a 1 year anniversary, right? Didn't
Was
you
it
say-
really?
I
thought it
found
was-
out probably right around this time a year ago. I have to go back and check.
That's awful.
That means I found out about a year ago, about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, did you know before I did?
Well, no, but I remember I kind of knew, but not really. But I remember talking to you, and like I could tell that you didn't have a contract, right?
No, I was working on renewing my deal, and then unfortunately for them, they started talking to my replacement before they told me about it.
Oh, Rich, they did?
Yeah, so I found out through people at the station.
Yeah, but did you
I don't
think
really
the,
blame him,
did you
though.
think the writing was on the wall?
No, but they
though?
could have handled it much better than they did.
Well, that's not his fault, though.
Rich?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
no. And I didn't find out from Rich either. I called Rich and asked him. And he
They could have
acknowledged-
handled that, but they can always handle
But Mike, did you think the writing was on the wall if they didn't present you anything? Because I know you said you're working on it, but if they really wanted to, did you think
the last conversation I had
Pretty
before the
laughing at
last
that,
conversation? What?
It's the writing on the wall.
No, I said
It's there.
the last conversation I had was very positive. It was at Fenway Park, and it was we got to get your
With
deal
who?
done, got to get you
Hannon?
back with Ken. Ken was like, we're going to do this,
Oh,
and
he's lying to you.
and then 6 weeks later, it was you're not coming back. So
They were just looking for a place for Rich.
yeah, they parked him there at nights, and I think his deal's up at the end of this year, so we'll see what happens.
dreadful?
They just resigned for nothing. He's a loser.
You could.
All right. Anyway, well, Steve, thank you very much. Enjoy your
Thank you,
holiday.
Kirk.
Mutt, enjoy your potatoes.
You too, buddy.
Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, guys. Coleman, you as well. Gus,
Yeah,
how's it going?
it's not going well.
How I just want to know what's the end? Is there just he's here the rest of the day until he gets somebody that?
I mean, is it really? What do you think? It's your call.
Well, Muddy's going to go bowling.
No, he's
So
got
you-
bowling
you know.
tonight.
Oh, there's bowling tonight, right?
There's bowling tonight.
Oh, I keep thinking today's Wednesday and he's got to try. No, fuck it. Yeah, you got to stay for a few hours. I was thinking it'd be traffic for things. No.
No, yeah.
No,
I'll stick it out.
I'm
with
gonna
him,
stay.
He should
Yeah.
stay until he goes to bowling.
When are you leaving, Coleman?
tonight. I haven't really thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave now. I wouldn't
Yeah.
deal with any of that bullshit.
It's gross.
till after.
Not tomorrow morning. I
Are you
think
gonna have one of
just-
those rolls?
pork roll?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. You kidding me?
Good.
Everything bagel.
Who's how many people at your house for Thanksgiving?
I don't know. It's I haven't really talked to my parents about it too much yet, but I'd say like 10.
Okay.
Imagine the Thanksgiving at that
Oh
house.
my God.
Oh,
Gotta have a lot of
man.
food. Everyone in their own room probably.
Catered.
Elevators.
Oh, yeah.
We don't got
private
no
planes.
elevator. No elevator.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Servers.
Yes.
People serving him.
How many people at your mom's house, Gus?
Probably this year will be only 6 of us.
Oh,
Just-
really?
Just my parents, my brother, his wife, and then me and my wife. I think my other brother's out in Wyoming now.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
so.
no kids yet.
Yeah,
Right? That's good.
none.
Pretty
Is that-
quiet.
Is
That's
that a
actually-
good spread, Gus? With the
Your mom make a nice spread?
Oh, my parents are fantastic cooks.
Really?
Oh, amazing.
What do you got? Anything unique? Or?
We'll have I mean, your typical staples. Nothing. I think the only thing that's different is we do a chorizo stuffing.
Oh, that's good.
Which is
that mean?
delicious.
Yeah.
So there's
sausage, right?
Kind of.
Is it like a meat, like a?
It's like a chorizo, but it's like a Portuguese
Yeah,
version of a
yeah.
chorizo, and it's a lot better than a chorizo.
chorizo and eggs from Midnight Run.
Midnight Run.
Yeah, there you go. Which you've never seen, probably, right?
Have not seen it. No.
Wow.
What is it about?
Oh, it's the
Just
best
watch it.
movie.
Just watch
Yeah,
it.
you have
Watch
to
it.
watch it, Mutt.
There's something I just saw. What was it? Shit. Oh, I watched the first episode of the Nathan Fielder thing.
Oh yeah. I
Any
don't,
good?
I don't have Showtime. So
I'm a big
I,
Nathan Fielder fan, but I think we're getting to the point with him now. I'm like, I get the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say you watched The Crown? Was that for?
Yeah, no, I was sick.
For shits and giggles, or
No, shits. I was not kidding. Shits and tears.
my wife watched. Like, what do you do?
I watched
watching
the first 2 episodes of the last
Looks
season. I'd
terrible.
never seen. I was out of it. I literally crawled on the floor and put on the TV. I put on Netflix, and you just hit. I have the Netflix button.
Yeah.
Play something.
And The Crown was right there.
Yeah.
And I was
hit
just
it.
like play, and it was the newest
Oh,
season.
that's awful.
So it was the first 2 episodes of the newest season, which I mean, like I know all the characters. It's Princess Diana and my guy Chaz
Yeah.
and the whole crew. So But like, I was like sitting there, like, why am I watching this? But I was too tired to do anything.
Are you like contemplating your life right there when you're
Yeah,
when you're
I
on the ground?
I was
like,
empty. It hurt to blink. I was so fucked up. But I haven't seen a good nothing lately. I had nothing to answer your question from earlier, Steve. I got nothing.
No, since Billions
No.
ended, I don't nothing.
No, I mean, I would love a good new show. Somebody tweeted me as well that Kennedy thing on National Geographic's really good, which is
that on demand, or you have to watch it a certain? These things, some of these.
Thanksgiving is tomorrow's the 60th anniversary. Right? Yeah, 22nd.
I think the last good show I watched was Yellow Jackets. You see that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
That's
good.
a good show. That's a good
But
show. I like season 1 better than season 2.
Yeah, nothing new.
Nothing new. I agree.
Watched a little of Cheers yesterday, actually.
What'd you think?
It was my first time. It was great.
Good show, right?
That's a great show.
I'm a sucker for a
Great
good
show.
sitcom.
Oh, you can't beat. No, you can't beat.
Great
Cheers for
vibes.
this.
Yeah.
Great. Good. That's a good like crew.
Were you more of a Coach guy or Woody?
Woody.
Yeah,
I like Coach though.
Coach was good. I like the Coach episode.
He's very funny. How's it going, Gus?
Not good.
Filling out the form?
I already did.
So who are you going to now?
I'm going to go try Nathan Fielder.
That'll probably happen.
I could see it day before Thanksgiving or so.
Yeah.
He's picking up the phone. He's by his phone.
Get
right
Emma
now.
Stone. She's on there too. You
Right?
can do that.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. All right. So we're back Monday, but we'll do a bunch in between now and then. Trust me. And Friday we'll be kind of pumping this stuff. So be ready. Minute fans, you always say, I want the original stuff. I want this stuff. This is your chance to buy some merch. So get buy-in right now. It starts Friday. Black Friday, we'll be heavily promoting it. Then we're all back Monday for, I think, the first annual KMS Cyber Monday Telethon, brought to you by Smith's Country Cheese. I have no idea.
Griffin Lock and Key.
Griffin Lock and Key. Who knows? Yeah, and we got a bunch of big announcements coming up here. Was it the 6th?
Yes.
How's
You're
that looking,
announcing
okay?
the announcing on the 6th. That's the big day. For
The announcement of the announcement.
The
Yeah.
6th is the announcement of the next thing in Maine in March.
Yep.
That'll be
Did that date change based on the holiday around that potentially?
No. People, that's fine. That doesn't bother me. All right. So we will talk to you on Monday. We'll talk to you before then, but next show Monday. Goodbye.